I'm flexing. Anyway. Title.
Spoiler warning.
All right.
Oh, God. There's a lot more things now. Uh-oh.
Wait, I'm Captain Marvel?
That's fucking humble.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Cheers. Guys. That tastes better than I thought.
Delicious.
Hey everyone, welcome to our second movie podcast. And today we were going to be talking about Captain Marvel. We just saw it about, 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, just got back.
We just got back from the movie theater.
Not 15 actually.
Gabe, how'd you like... Or, sorry, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm Liam.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Bruno.
And, yeah, let's begin. Captain Marvel. I fucking hated it. And let's
Really?
begin.
Johnny's been keeping
Spoiler warning!
He's been holding this in.
Johnny's been keeping his mouth shut.
So
since
why
the
don't
beginning.
you like it?
Okay, so every scene, I swear, like, the dialogue was, like, the room. And it was kind of like, oh, hi, Mark. And then it went like in that, like, oh, nice dog. Or like, oh, I like your dog. Or whatever. Like, oh, come into the flower shop. And every single scene felt the exact same with that kind of like back and forth dialogue where it just didn't feel right. And for me, it didn't feel like a Marvel movie.
I did notice that. And like, actually, a lot of the, like, Marvel's known for their quips and shit. Like,
Yeah.
people are like, it's good dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
But this one felt, I don't know, like,
It was like forced at times.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
What, the very first one where she's, where the whole team is on, like, getting ambushed.
Mm-hmm.
And then she, like, they corner her, they, like, pincer her. And she's like, oh, what did she say? It was something like, oh, I guess you guys don't know how to take this off or something. Like when she had the shackles on her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
You guys don't know how to take these
oh.
off, do you? It's like,
Okay.
Come on.
But I will say, I noticed it about like 3/4 into the movie. I think it was almost on purpose because they were going for a 90s, 2000s like feel to the movie.
That was a...
I feel like they didn't do that well. Like it didn't.
No,
feel
I
like
think
the
they
90s
did it
to
well.
me.
Like, it
No,
wasn't-
not just the aesthetic, but like the dialogue and stuff. Like, you know, like when she starts flying and shit, and she's like, "Whoa!" It's like that's like a really early 2000s, like Spider-Man when he
Yeah.
starts swinging,
Yeah.
he does that.
The
Yeah,
original Spider-Man.
that was like super
Sam Raimi,
2000s movie, right? Like every
Yeah.
single 2000s like action movie had some dude getting like, "Woo!" when they fucking
Yeah.
fly.
They really go for the nostalgia
Bust a
in this movie
nut.
with the blockbuster and the Windows
Yeah.
XP loading and shit.
Bro, that was sweet.
And the
But the
classic Windows.
dialogue
That was
itself,
good.
Yeah,
that was-
they did it well.
That was funny. Like the jokes about like the internet being slow and
Yeah.
shit like that. It was
Yeah.
like, damn.
I thought they were gonna be forced, but no, they were pretty.
Those
good.
jokes were
Her like
They
clips
landed pretty well.
felt like really forced though.
The what?
Like they were just
Yeah.
trying to force their like a
Like
personality.
there
on
were
her.
some that felt like, okay, this is her personality, and like
yeah.
I can see it. Like obviously it's a brand new character we know nothing about unless you like obviously know the backstory of Marvel. So like we're just getting introduced to her, and maybe we're just at the beginning. It's like I don't know who this is, so I don't really understand your context. But throughout the movie, like there were points where it's like this is fine. Like I understand she's like this, right? Like I can empathize like the feeling I guess of being there, right?
Yeah.
But there were definitely times where it was like, wow, you just said that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
It honestly, it felt like a JoJo's episode at points where it was kind of like stuff is just happening because fuck it, it's just going to happen now. And like so in the scene where she's talking with in the final scene where she's like battling the solution or whatever the fuck that thing's called. Supreme Intelligence,
Oh,
whatever
true.
the fuck it is.
Oh.
She's just like, oh, and then she's just standing there for like 10 minutes and nothing's happening. And then she's like, okay, let me just walk forward real slowly. Like, yeah, I'm fighting this thing right now.
You know what I did not like about that? It's like she has this thing on her neck that controls her and holds her back.
Yeah.
And
Literally just.
the only thing that she has to do to get rid of this thing on her neck, it's not even go superpowered. She just pulled it off.
Well, okay.
She could have done that at any point in
But
time.
why would she? That she 100% believed that was helping her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They told her that was the only reason she
but
used her power.
You're right. For her, that's what she wouldn't have known anything else,
Yeah.
right? However, shouldn't they know that they're in control of her? And maybe let's put a failsafe so that like
You can't do
when we
that.
see her go,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
don't do that, you're gonna die because
Yeah.
I rigged that to kill you.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like-
That's true.
Like, come on.
That actually, that plays into one of the biggest issues I have with the movie.
Mhm.
Right after she gets her powers, there's no suspension of disbelief. There's no suspense at all. You know she's gonna win because she's
Yeah. Well, she
ridiculously
doesn't have any
overpowered.
weaknesses. Like,
Yeah.
what's her weakness?
Like,
Nothing.
I would have liked it.
Even like Superman is kryptonite.
Yeah,
nothing.
exactly.
What's Marvel's?
Nothing.
Literally
She's
nothing.
just Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And I did not
she just
like
wins.
that. And there were times I can't remember the exact line where they kind of they played on it, right? Oh, when they're having like the standoff, at the very end. He's like, and the dude's like, just you and me, no powers. Like he's trying to play her into not using it, and she's like, nah, fuck you, kid. Like Han shot first.
That was funny though.
That was funny, but like,
It would have been.
and it was self-aware, but it was
Yeah.
still a problem where like there was no suspense. Like there's no way you could believe. Oh,
She
what
just
if they beat
destroyed
her?
the entire fleet
Yeah.
of ships that
Yeah.
are coming to destroy
Oh my
everything,
God.
and then you're just like, oh, okay, I guess you win.
It's kind
now.
of the same issue I had with Star
But she's
Wars,
had these part like
Last Jedi when they do the lights like the light speed ram,
yeah.
because like it looks dope and it's cool, but it just completely ruins any semblance of like
It
reality.
just makes the
'cause-
bad
Can
guys
we
feel
talk?
powerless.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about how they are looking for this core that provides light speed travel, right? Okay.
Yeah,
But they are flying in their
I was
ship.
going to
The
think that.
enemy team is
They open, like,
her,
galaxy.
her team, who's actually the bad guys, but she doesn't know, is flying to Earth, and it's like, how long till we get there? 22 minutes. It's like,
hours.
do you know how far away the closest solar system is from Earth?
Yeah,
You have to be going at near light speed to be at Earth in 22 minutes.
You have to
Yeah.
go faster
Are
than
you
light
yeah.
speed.
fucking
Hours.
kidding me?
You have to be like
Yeah.
the furthest,
we gotta be
like way
specific.
faster than light speed.
Yeah.
Like at least double.
Because it's light years that you're away.
I love
like,
how specific
traveling
you
at the,
are.
traveling at the speed of
Flex
light,
my knowledge.
it
Has
would
to be
take
at least
years.
2.38.
bro.
No.
Yeah, I think. I
that's a
think.
good point.
Okay, so
I
they
didn't
never
think of
explain
that,
this in the movie, but I think they use like some like teleportation, like wormhole shit to get from place to place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
like,
that's what
once
the
they actually
Tesseract
tell-
does.
What?
No, isn't it light speed? Isn't that what the
No,
Tesseract does?
no, the Tesseract.
It doesn't.
The Tesseract.
It
Well,
was
they don't have
used
the
to
Tesseract.
power
It's
shit.
just a
You-
power source.
No,
Yeah.
but you remember the first Avengers where Loki's like, let me use the Tesseract to open the portal into summon Thanos' army. Yeah, and then it's just a black hole that opens up into their subspace,
Yeah,
and they
but
can.
But that's
wasn't
what
just
that
the
machine did. Yeah, the Tesseract was just powering the machine.
Well, I thought that's what
that was the whole point.
wormhole
The
shit
original
was.
Marvel, like the Lawson,
So
Dr. Lawson.
The Tesseract's just like energy source.
Yeah, she made the engine that would power, like, make it light speed possible, but the Tesseract was what was powering it.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, in Avengers, Loki, or it was like Dr. Foster made the machine that would make the portal. Two different machines, same power source.
Okay.
It's like a Duracell.
So what I was saying was they use like some sort of like split space teleport bullshit to get from planet to planet, but once
Yeah.
they're there, they can't.
Yeah,
like, light
that's
speed or
exactly
whatever.
yeah.
But so why do you need light speed?
Because they don't have infinite
Maybe for
portals.
like ship
There's like
combat or some shit. I
it's
don't
like a
know.
train station versus a car.
But is that really established? Like that's how it works?
They don't
Oh,
really
yeah,
explain it that
no,
well,
no,
but like
no,
you
Yeah,
can
they don't
infer.
explain at all in the movie.
They-
You just
no.
have to like kind of like figure it out yourself.
No,
Yeah.
they said a line. I remember now.
No,
it's
but
like,
they do kind of.
they're like, oh yeah, there's a portal that goes from here to CS3 or something like that.
C53.
Yeah, C53, and but they did say something like that during
That's
the
Earth
thing.
for you, fellas.
Yeah, so they did mention something about that.
Okay, but
They
like,
do talk about it.
It's one sentence in the
So
entire.
you have to
movie.
go there to establish the portal.
They don't
So
explain
I
how
think-
you.
I think
know,
it's
but,
like- I think
I'm
it's like a-
trying to think how it would be justified. Like, you have to go there to set up this portal. Like, so how did you get there if you didn't have light speed to set up this portal, and now you have the portal?
What I don't understand. What
It would just be
Like, I'm-
it's
I'm
like
questioning-
how they figured out how to get to Earth originally.
Yeah.
I think they
Oh.
would just like slowly build up their.
Earth is
System.
C53.
They would just keep going and going and going and going and going,
yeah.
and then they would set up portal
But
here,
it's
set up
literally
portal here.
without
set-
light speed. It's like
It's gonna take forever, right? But at least like I think
We
they
don't know
did
how
it.
old the Kree civilization is either.
Yeah, fuck, I did not enjoy that movie. Like that was like the first movie where I was like, you know what, I kind of want to just leave right now. If
That bad?
if I wasn't with you guys, I would have left.
I
I didn't think
had
it was that
really
bad.
low expectations from the trailers,
Mm.
and it passed them because I was like,
I didn't watch a single trailer.
I didn't either.
it's not a great movie. I would even argue it's a good movie, but it's a solid, decent. like,
what's better? Okay, Ant-Man or this
This.
This.
Wait, which Ant-Man?
first one?
Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man.
Second one, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No, this.
I don't.
Ant-Man
I
and the
didn't watch
Wasp
it.
had a lot of issues.
I didn't like
I didn't watch
I
it.
literally just
at
watched
all.
it a couple nights on Netflix. Netflix.
Okay,
Netflix.
so I'd say
This one's
Ant-Man
better.
as like a comedy movie, way better in
Mm.
comedy aspects
Oh, yeah.
in both
Comedy in
in
this
both
movie was
Ant-Man
pretty
movies
shit.
than this.
Yeah.
Well, it was okay.
Right?
I just can't.
But this one
because
didn't
Paul
even
Rudd's
try.
great. He's hilarious.
I love Paul Rudd.
And Michael Pena's hilarious.
Yeah.
But in
don't
terms
know
of
him.
like Marvel-y superhero-ness,
Yeah.
honestly, there's some parts in this movie that don't really make sense, but nothing is as bad as the Ant-Man flaws in terms of superhero.
Ant-Man's
movies.
already rough.
I didn't see the
Okay,
second
so
one, so I don't.
What
know.
did you guys think of the plot twist that the Kree were actually the bad guys?
As soon as I saw
Spoke about?
Ronan on screen, I was like, oh, okay, this guy's bad.
Yeah.
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 It was
So-
kind of again.
and
At the very beginning, I wouldn't have called it. I would have thought it would be more like a strict teacher kind of meme at the end. But as soon as Ronan was talking, I was like,
I'm
oh,
surprised you guys even remember who the fuck Ronan was.
no, yeah.
He's like the worst villain ever. Well, he was
I
he was fucking bad.
He was
I still
bad. He's
like
pretty
I
bad.
recognized him, but I
Yeah,
still
he
don't
looks,
exactly
like, visually he looks really unique, but like he's got no interesting personality or motivation.
When they
or anything.
first
He's
mentioned the
boring.
Kree, I was like,
Yeah,
I know this from
Exactly the
somewhere.
same,
This
yeah.
is something in the Marvel universe for sure.
Same with the Skrulls, right? They mentioned them before too.
I think this is the first time in the MCU though.
Okay, I wasn't
The
sure.
Skrulls.
I might just be just mixing it up with.
I know they're like established in the comics. I think this is their
Yeah.
first time in the MCU.
I like the Skrulls actually. I like the.
Yeah, I like their like design and everything, but it was kind of like
They got the Thanos shit.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all had the Thanos.
I
chin.
thought honestly they were saying that they were somehow related to Thanos.
I turned to
species.
Liam. I was like, dude, they all have the Thanos chin. Even the women and children, like they
Also
all
chin.
have it.
For me, like for movies, for me, I like character development and I like pacing,
I can agree with that.
and I think this movie missed both of those marks.
Disagree.
Started out
I
more
disagree with
interesting.
that.
Like she had flaws in the beginning.
Yeah,
Like she,
and then,
Yeah.
she actually was like compelling, like reasonably compelling.
Up
at the
until
beginning,
she got her
and
powers.
then she just becomes
Yeah,
Jesus.
the development was
Like-
great. I would add, not great. It was good. So
Yeah, it was good.
but after she got her powers, it just
it just
completely
felt
gone.
like
Like
everything.
the
she
pacing
didn't
was
learn
decent.
anything. Like she's like, I'm a human.
Well, okay. What would you say was wrong with the development?
Well, what did she really grow from? At the beginning,
Nothing.
Yeah.
she was like a fighter,
She's like,
and she was learning to control her emotions, which never really got
They didn't do
finalized in
shit.
the movie.
Yeah, that was a
the whole
big
thing was like,
And then-
oh, you need to control your emotions, and then the entire time she's talking to Nick Cage like, yeah, I don't control my emotions at all, and then she goes and she's like, oh, I can't remember anything in my brain, everything's missing, and then she sees the fucking
Yeah.
thing, and then she's like, oh, I'm gonna help my green boys now, and then it's just like, great, bro, now you got superpowers, and now it's over. Like there's no build up to anything. It was just like, I don't listen, I don't do anything right, I'm a woman, and then go from there. That's how I felt about it.
It was like from as,
Oh, I was
as a
pissed.
warrior standpoint, she never grew from like controlling her emotions. It was
Yeah.
said at the beginning, she has problem controlling her emotions. The end, nothing changed. She just became invincible, right?
Yeah, she just,
And then in the arc from like her being like a Kree human and whatever, and being part of the team, she's with the team. They're doubting her use of the powers. She goes on a mission. So he just lets her do her own thing,
Yeah.
even though she's on like
Oh, I was
probation,
so pissed off.
and then
then she gets
boom,
fucking
she's
captured.
taken away.
Yeah.
That was kind of dumb.
Yeah, she gets taken away,
She
and then
got
it literally
Trixie.
turns into fucking the Incredibles, where she's hanging upside down with the in the scene where they're like this
Hey,
the
they
entire
weren't
time.
upside down in
Oh,
Incredibles.
sorry.
It kind of was.
They
He
do. They
spins-
spin
he
them upside
spins,
down.
yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. I hated this movie.
Okay, that's
with a passion.
the thing with the controlling emotions. I think that was the whole point. They were controlling her and her emotions, and instead of learning to controlling, her development wasn't to learn to control her emotions. It was to learn that it's okay not to because it was them
She
being
didn't do it
slave
either.
drivers. Yeah, she did.
No,
That was the whole
She like
confrontation
gave
at the end. I don't have to prove anything to you. That was her saying, "You're a piece of shit. I don't owe you
The
anything."
only reason she doesn't have to prove anything is because she gets these Jesus powers. Like if
Yeah,
she didn't
too.
have these powers,
Mhm.
But I think,
I
mean, yeah, they missed the ball on that because of powers. But I think the whole point would have really stood if she didn't, and she still beat the shit out of him.
yeah, I think it would have been way better if she's like, all right, I won't use my powers, but then I'll beat the shit out of you. Like,
yeah,
it
I
doesn't
don't
make
have
sense
anything
that
to
she
prove.
would beat the shit out of him.
But
Right?
that
Because
was-
she never trained or practiced.
Well, that was
to
the
get better.
whole thing, though.
That's
Like,
like the thing with like Rey in Star Wars.
yeah.
She just beats Kylo even though she's never touched like a lightsaber
Yeah.
before.
Okay, I don't like the new Star Wars movies, but that one is not a good argument. Kylo had just gotten shot with a crossbow that literally blows up shit in the stomach,
I don't know.
and he was like, he
He's
was
still
not in
like-
a
I
good
remember
place.
being-
He
Still got
just
trained
killed
by-
his dad.
Yeah,
Star Wars podcast.
true.
He still gets trained by Luke Skywalker. Like
Really?
he's still, and Rey has absolutely nothing.
And he dominates the fight for most of it until she gets him, like, catches him
Yeah,
off
but what
guard.
about
Anyways.
episode 8? Is there a lightsaber duel in episode 8? I don't fucking remember.
In episode 8, yeah, there is. It's
So bringing it back,
and,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
we'll
yeah. Fuck
talk
Star
about that later. I'll tell you later.
So-
Fuck Star Wars.
the one thing I didn't understand was the inconsistency with her shooting.
Yeah,
So
she
at-
shot the fucking rocket ship, and then it's like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, so at the
Well-
end of the scene, she's the guy's
Okay,
like,
hold on.
go back.
Which
and,
scene?
Oh, I'm literally going into that right
Okay.
now. The dude is being sent back in the AirPod,
Air-
in the
Bro, I
pod,
can't hear it.
and it doesn't work. So then what she does is she goes, oh, let me just ignite the ignition or whatever. Goes, and then every other time we see that, it literally makes a hole like the size of
The
this.
way I saw it is,
Oh my God.
she got infused with the energy, right?
Yeah.
So she can control it, but at the end of the day, it's just energy. So she chooses how to dispense it. I don't think it's good either. I think it was god awfully explained,
I
but
don't
then
like
I
the
saw
one
that
scene where,
was
like,
away.
Sam Jackson's on the ground, right? And the blue guy in the blue suit's got the gun over him.
Yeah.
And she shoots him, and then like he just gets knocked back. He's like get a hole blown through his chest.
Yeah.
And then she shoots the door in the scene before. There's a giant hole in the fucking
That door with the lock, it's just like vaporized. There
Yeah.
wasn't even a loud
But
noise.
she
It's just,
can control.
like she shoots this guy in the chest.
Controls
Just
what,
like,
though?
But it
She
eats,
control how much energy she outputs. That's why it didn't blow a hole in his chest.
but it pushed him
it's-
across
yeah,
the
but why
room.
wouldn't you
But
want to
it's,
kill
it's
him?
energy. So
Same-
how does
Same
energy?
with Iron Man shit.
No, but how does energy go from piercing metal
Yeah.
to a blunt force impact?
How do Iron Mans do that then?
Well, what does Iron
the
Man
repulsor beam also does destroy shit unless he's shooting at someone, and then it's just like, oh, I got knocked back.
Okay, but
Well, usually he's shooting at like superheroes.
No, he's
When
shooting
does
at
he
terrorists. Iron Man 3, when he breaks free, he has the gun and the hand. He shoots at them, but then it explodes shit. Iron Man 1, when he liberates all the slaves, he gets same thing. Iron Man 2, I can't remember any moments, but there are moments where he like wrecks shit with things, but when he shoots people, it's like someone hit him with a baseball bat. So I don't think that was an inconsistency at all, actually.
Well, so
I think
one thing I want to
if
say
that's
is,
the case, then it's an inconsistency in both.
I don't think so. It's just
I don't
them
understand
controlling
how
how much
energy can do
output they
that.
have.
Yeah.
But
so why when she shoots the guy in the blue suit, right?
yeah,
And it bounces him back. Why so you're saying she has the control to do that, right?
yeah.
Why would you choose not to kill him?
Okay, yeah, that's just dumb writing.
Yeah, like he's a villain, right? He's gonna kill. Sam
Yeah, I
Jackson?
think the inconsistency isn't with like
Or
the
theory,
power.
whatever.
It's just her like
Same
not
theory.
fucking.
Nicholas. Yeah, but like, why not just kill him? He's like a
No,
bad-
okay, yeah,
like, she
that
believed
one.
the scrolls were
That
bad
one
at
I
that
agree
time,
with.
so.
That one I agree with.
And there's
Yeah,
what
she
ab-
never goes for a kill
What
shot.
about the parts where it's she can control the force, so it's a blunt impact that sends him across the room into the wall.
Yeah,
2 seconds later, this guy is back up fighting her full strength.
yeah.
I don't understand.
What and they are
Well,
just
they're super people.
they're just a
They're
race.
not, what are they super people?
Yeah, they're just a
They're
race of
just-
things that can transform,
just-
and then they have
oh,
guns.
the Grease. I thought you
No,
meant
no.
the
Even the Kree.
yeah,
What do
the
they
Kree.
have? Only she has superpowers.
No, but they have
Yeah,
the
they just
fucking
have, like, really
technology and
advanced tech.
shit.
They just
Yeah.
fight though.
They just have really advanced tech.
Yeah, but what does really advanced tech do against them?
Iron Man.
Against God mode, Jesus.
Against
Christ.
her
Okay, yeah.
If her shots destroy spaceships that are the Krees.
Oh, I thought you.
How
Oh,
come-
like at the last fight, you mean? I thought you meant like before with the.
Even
Grease.
with the-
I'm confused
before.
when we're talking about actually.
Okay, so she gains her superpowers and she's badass now, and now
Yeah.
she takes on everyone that's part of the Kree.
Yeah. Okay.
And then 2 seconds later, she's
They
taking
just
out
back
the.
up.
It's that, and also 2 seconds later, she just destroys the entire fleet of ships,
Yeah.
pushes forward a rocket that's being propelled into the Earth.
Want to know something else about that? If she can shoot things like ships and explode them, and her plan was to take a rocket and throw it into more rockets to cause them to explode, why not shoot the rockets?
There were actually I agree that there were a lot of moments where it was kind of like the decision was dumb just to make a cool moment.
What about that one scene at the beginning where she, when she escapes from the hang upside down thing,
Yeah.
and she blows a hole in the side of the ship, right?
Yeah.
And then she escapes in
Oh.
a escape pod. How does the ship blow up? What caused the ship to blow up?
I don't know.
I was thinking about that something. I assumed
And then she-
that's the problem. Actually, that's a big problem, and I'm actually just seeing this now with the movie. I have to assume a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like they don't explain it because I assumed she like the air like the pressure difference
Yeah.
made some damage in the reactor or something.
But it airlocked. The door airlocked
Okay,
behind her.
the issue
Remember?
with
Well,
it,
like,
though,
in the room they were.
the issue with it,
I don't know.
the
I'm
issue
just
with it is
guessing
that
because-
they don't have to explain it, but they need to show what happens and why it's happening.
No, I know,
Because-
but like what I'm
because
saying, they
bad movies will give you the exact explanation to every
Yeah.
fucking thing, and that's the worst. And also, this doesn't show you anything, so you don't know what the hell's going on, and that's the worst. They need that middle ground where they trust in their viewers to understand what is happening,
Yeah.
but they need to show it because they
Yeah.
don't show anything. She like half the time she has like her little face mask on when space is being rippled open or
Suddenly
whatever.
she doesn't.
And then at the very end, she doesn't have anything on her head, and she's just staring in space. And I'm like, dude, you had to have your little mask on before, and now you have nothing. Like it didn't make. Oh my god, this
Yeah,
movie
it's
like.
inconsistent.
Every time I watch something, I was like, wait, 10 seconds ago you did the exact opposite, or something completely different happened, and now you're saying that this is okay. Oh my god,
Wanna
this
know what
movie
else?
hurt me.
What
Hurt me
else?
inside.
So fists, right?
Yeah.
Locked up.
Iron Fist.
She uses her powers. The metal melts. Like it literally goes red hot.
Yeah, it gets red hot.
She wears a leather jacket
Yeah,
with-
that's another.
and like combat boots
into space.
with her power on her entire body. Leather jacket, fine.
Well, they should have just used
Protect the
leather.
jacket, bro.
Second, inconsistency.
They should have just used leather to.
How
bind her.
does her hair become a fucking mohawk? It is
Oh.
not that short. That is not how hair
It's
works.
just a helmet, bro.
I thought it was just
It's
like
like the Roman plume, you know?
like if
No,
you go like
because-
this, like
Yeah.
your hair kind of the
Yeah,
moment.
but hers, it goes like that,
And then
becomes
it's like
shorter and
yeah.
stands straight up perfectly.
I don't know about that one.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
That's
And
like that
because-
seems like a really big nitpick.
Dude,
It's like her
come
fucking
a
hair. Who gives a
nitpick.
Come
shit?
on.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
a
give a
nitpick.
shit. Like, because it
Alright,
doesn't
bro.
make any
Buddy,
sense.
this guy was the guy that said, "Oh, her hair's straight now." Wait, this
Yeah,
guy's been
for
looking at
real.
this girl's hair the entire movie. What are you talking about?
You wanna talk about hair now?
No.
But yeah,
And so,
This guy's flexing on us.
literally, like,
Luscious locks.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand how that is the case with her hair, and I don't like it.
I actually agree with Liam. This is a very big nitpick
and I actually,
But just why you need that? Why do you need the hair
because that's the
mohawk?
original design of the character in the comics.
But I'm sure they can come up with a better way to do it
No.
so that it makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. But like people would throw a fucking fit. Anytime
why
they change
would you-
anything, people are like,
No,
"Oh."
no. Keep the same helmet aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
Show in the movie how her hair does that. Real quick.
Oh,
It's
okay, I
a
see what you mean,
1
I see
second
what you mean.
scene. How does her hair get like that?
like this makes sense,
That
right?
makes sense because it flows backwards.
Yeah.
In the movie, it's
It's just
standing
straight
straight
hair.
up at the
Yeah, yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Which is not how her hair is. Yo, Halloween costume?
That's what I'm
That's
wearing.
some cosplay right there.
Like there, it's flowing, right?
Yeah, 'cause
It's
her hair's long.
long hair. It's flowing. That's how her hair is.
Yeah.
If you go to the movie,
Oh, that's hot.
Why is it from the dick angle?
go to
I
the,
showed you my dick. Please respond.
Go to the movie shot.
I showed you my goose.
No, no,
That's a movie shot.
that type of movie shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Looks
it
like
right
a
there.
broom.
It's way
it's kinda
shorter
hard to
than the
see.
rest of her hair. I don't understand.
No, that's fair. Overall, though, in
The
general,
hair, like,
that-
come on.
like with
Yeah.
any Marvel movie, though, I thought that the costumes and the settings were
No, but no
decent.
costume just doesn't make sense like that. Like, what's another Marvel character whose like hair just becomes shorter?
Okay, you're really like.
I mean, in Captain America's like skinhead thing, you don't see the bump where his hair is.
And his what?
His
Sorry?
skinhead thing.
I
You
don't
know when
what
he
the
goes
fuck it's called.
joins the
It's just, like,
neo-Nazis down in
bu-
Charlottesville.
his bald, like it's just like
Hitler.
nothing, no hair. It's like a helmet, I guess.
Not
Uh,
helmet?
Captain America.
yeah, Captain America's
You know
helmet.
what? Like his hood, like thing. It's just like it just sticks to
Can we
his
pull
head.
up a picture, Johnny?
Yep.
It's just his helmet, like the thing that covers his eyes.
It's not.
But it's
as
like a-
it's not nearly as inconsistent as this. Just say head.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
It's a hard helmet.
Yeah,
What
I
do
was
you
gonna
want
say
from
it's
the
a
hair?
hard
Okay,
helmet,
true.
man.
I thought it was like
It's
more.
not like
I'm thinking more
fabric.
like comic-y, where it's just rubber that goes all the way down
It's
to
like
his back.
the
It's
Spider-Man suit in the wrestling ring.
Yo, I love Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't think
yeah,
there's any
nothing
other
as bad as that,
inconsistency like that.
The costumes
in
have
a
always been really well
character's
done
costume.
in the MCU.
There it is.
Yeah, that I expect that.
Mom says it's my turn on the Xbox.
I expect like a hair bump there
Yeah,
because you know
it's
even
just
though
a ski mask.
yeah
That's so beautiful.
that's the original Salt God.
okay.
That's what I'm going for as Halloween this year. I'm gonna make a Spider-Man
Just put a
costume.
ski mask on.
Should you like the
Yeah, and have
the
that.
pajamas
Have some
from
golf
Spider-Man
gloves.
So,
Golf gloves.
This is a
Or-
very
Is
specific
it called
inconsistency
Yeah.
that I don't even think we can pull up in Google, but in the part where they drive up to where Pegasus is, the secret organization where they were doing all the
Yeah.
testing and stuff, they're in the car.
Oh, I remember this.
Samuel L. Jackson is in the driver's seat. Captain Marvel, loser bitch, is in the passenger seat beside him, right?
Damn.
Samuel pulls up, my boy Fury. He's all like, "What's up? Let me in." Authorization. Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Thumb press. All right. Thumb press. They're good. We made it. Cut to the car driving in from the back right side. Thumbprint scanner on the right side of the car.
They were on both sides.
Was it established before?
You see them. After they drive away, you see scanners on both sides.
You don't see it on the left side when
Yes,
they
you
drive
do.
through. The cut isn't that long.
Yes,
I don't
you do.
remember.
I don't
No.
remember this.
I saw them. I actually made a mental note. Oh, they have them on both sides. I guess if like
Gabe's fucking
for
retarded.
UK cars or something. I don't know. But I meant the mental note. They're on both sides.
No, okay. So if they're on both sides, how
Yeah.
come the passenger doesn't
What
have
is
to
it?
do anything?
Alabama? Is that the state? Missouri?
Because maybe they are like with one person they have clear.
That's another picky thing about me,
Yeah.
or about that I
I think
noticed.
that was a Stargate
When
location.
They
We seen
like-
Well,
Stargate
I remember what
SG-1.
I thought actually.
when they
Well, that's
authorize
like a long
themselves
time,
in
a
like
long time ago.
Pegasus,
Yeah.
only Nick Fury has to do anything.
Yeah.
Usually it's like authorization,
Yeah,
authorization.
for both people. I actually thought like I thought that same thing, and I thought, oh, maybe only one needs to, and that's why you have them both sides. So if like the passenger
It
is the
does
one
look
that
like
like can
I'm
do
pretty
it,
sure that was
Johnny
it.
they can do it for both of them.
That looks like it.
I don't know.
Kind of.
What?
That scene over there just moves into there.
Some Stargate bullshit.
Yeah.
You guys are such fucking nerds.
Sorry. dude.
Okay, so
This is a good show. You should watch
you
it.
know when she gives
Pull
him
it
the
up.
pager at the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did she do that?
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
Wait, what?
So she gives him the pager, right?
Yep.
Why didn't Fury call
Exa-
Captain Marvel?
exactly what I
Avengers 1,
thought.
Age of Ultron, like all these other
I-
like
the
The
world.
very beginning when Thanos
I
comes
think
up.
about this,
Yeah.
but I think it's more. This is my perspective, my view on it. In Avengers 1, like the Avengers were there, and he had to trust that they were going to take care of it. And I guess
That
in-
was actually
in
based on the
his
movie,
mind,
yeah.
he believes in them that they're going to take care of it.
Yeah, but why even take the risk?
Because that was actually a big point in the movie. He was like betting a lot of. He was betting on them being able to pull together as a team.
So what about the second one then?
Second
I-
one, he
No,
wasn't
but
even a
here's the
threat.
thing, Liam.
Ultron had so
Liam,
many issues.
it's like you
besides
said.
that.
She's Jesus. If the Avengers lose, just call Jesus. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She'll just come and
Why
fix
even
everything.
like risk
Dude,
the Avengers losing?
I'm actually
That's
Because
what
then you
happened
have
in
Jesus. Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
but like what?
Yeah,
if,
but
what
what-
if Jesus died to the snap?
How is Jesus gonna die?
She doesn't
Doesn't
die.
snap.
No.
She doesn't die.
They just
She's
got
like
unlucky.
she's God.
Like is she? Well,
Well, it's
You can't. You
Because
can't
her powers
assume
protected
that
from
they
the
It's
snap.
confirmed now. She didn't die.
No, but Nick Fury
Well,
didn't
yeah.
know that. They didn't know that.
No, but he knew.
well, Nick Fury
Oh,
knew what the
he
fuck
knew.
was going on. He was
No,
just
he
helping.
knew. Don't worry about it. He knew.
I just hate that the net. I don't even know where like she lands on the power scale system compared to everything else.
She's.
And that's what I know she's high up
She's
there,
pretty
but I don't know if
fucking
she's just like above Thanos, above Thor.
She's not about.
like-
Thanos.
You sure?
I would say she's
She's
even
not
below Stormbreaker Thor. Stormbreaker Thor fucked shit up
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You
but
think
that's
she's
what-
below
I don't
him?
think there's anything
think
about
so.
Thanos in the MCU right now.
with the
with the glove.
gauntlet.
With the glove. Before the
Absolutely
glove,
not.
then yeah, maybe Stormbreaker,
Thanos?
Thor, and Captain Marvel
Yeah.
was before the glove.
I wish that
But
Thanos
with the
was.
glove, there's I don't think.
Okay, so
Yeah, I agree with
so
him.
Captain Marvel, Tony Stark, Iron Man.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
say
Captain
outright.
Marvel.
Captain Marvel, okay?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, Vision.
Vision takes a
Uh,
pretty big beating.
Going back to Iron Man, it depends.
Wait, you say Iron Man's higher?
Iron Man with the bleeding edge armor. I think Iron Man.
Iron
What's
it's
the
like
bleeding edge
It's
armor?
not in
the
the movie.
nano shit that like grows on his skin.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
like the nano.
Yeah. Well, they don't. That's not tech. It's
I
technically
feel like
not the
that
bleeding
can-
edge
that can
armor,
get
but
beaten.
it's.
He just gets beaten the shit out of until like
He took hits from Thanos.
yeah, but
Yeah, but he still
eventually
fucking
but
lost.
He
He
still
didn't
Yeah,
get
he
on
lost,
Scratch Thanos.
but like
He, like,
that's
got
because
one clip.
Thanos was a
But
fucking
Captain
god.
Marvel is literally just like a solar beam. Like she can just hit him like Thanos did from range.
I don't
we
think so
can't-
because Thanos was using the power and the red and blue one, the stones, to shoot beams at Iron Man. He just literally put a shield up, and the suit was like tanking the hits.
Yeah.
So I think it could absolutely take hits.
I
From
want to know,
Captain
like,
Maybe.
and
then okay,
Well, look
so
up power
continuing. So Captain Marvel, Vision.
You say Vision's more powerful than
I
Captain
don't
I'm
know.
Marvel?
asking.
I don't
I'm
know. I
asking.
don't know much about Vision.
yeah, okay, so that's the
No
issue
one actually wants
because
to think about Age of Ultron.
He's
because
a cool character. I like him.
what happens is like I never really understood how powerful Thanos was before,
Well, he beat the shit out of the Hulk.
but pre
Yeah,
Gauntlet.
he had one
He had the
stone, and it
gauntlet,
was
He had
a.
one stone though.
Yeah,
Right? Or
It
two
wasn't.
stones.
It was.
Zero or one stone.
That was two.
No, he gets the
No.
second stone after.
Yeah,
Oh, still like isn't that
he doesn't use it though.
Yeah,
what
he
was
just
the
beats
To
first
beat
stone?
up the
He
beat
just-
the Hulk, he literally just beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
Thor
does
did
have the
that
blood,
too.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the
In
Hulk.
Ragnarok?
Yeah.
No, it was a standstill. If
No, it
anything.
wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, Thor beat the fuck out of Hulk.
No, he didn't. I
Yes,
just
he
saw
did.
that
No,
scene today.
Hulk
I literally
won-
was watching it on
Hulk
YouTube.
won in the arena, but
In the
Thor,
arena.
but in Avengers 1, Thor beat the shit out of Hulk 2
Oh, true.
when he had his fucking
True.
hammer. So that's why I'm like, wait,
That's
like,
the thing. He had his Hulk hammer.
Yeah,
Thanos
but
did it with
that's
his
pa-
bare
that-
hands.
That's part of it.
but still, like
It's like-
it's still like relative to their kit, right?
I guess.
So it's
But
kind
we're
of
saying Thanos, how strong is Thanos? Well, he beat the Hulk with his bare hands. That's pretty fucking strong.
He's also way bigger than the Hulk.
Oh, he's not about the same size.
No,
Oh no, he's taller. Yeah,
he's way
taller.
bigger than the Hulk.
I would
So
say
in
he's way
physical
bigger.
mass,
Look up like a shot from
Thanos fighting
Thanos
Hulk.
versus Hulk.
Thanos is substantially bigger.
I don't
It's
think
really
he's
hard
that
to
much
evaluate
bigger.
Captain Marvel's strength because it's not defined well, and she doesn't. The movie doesn't define any weaknesses of her.
Yeah, see, they're about
You
the same
don't
size.
know what her power, like
Right.
the limit of her powers are.
Is
So,
that
like,
from the movie? That's from the movie.
he's lifting him up in here. I think
No, I think they're both on the ground.
movie clip.
Ultron. Who do you think would win?
All right, so they're. I think no, but Hulk is shorter than.
I don't think
than
he's that
Thanos.
much shorter.
Thanos is a big boy.
Thanos is Hulk.
Uh,
I don't know
all
about
right,
that one.
these
That's
are
not canon?
I think.
That's not canon.
Not
Can we
canon.
get a
Oh,
try
Jesus.
to get out of this like view and just look for one that actually looks like it's from the movie.
Can you just look up the fight on YouTube? or is it not out on DVD yet?
No, it's out.
Oh, it's been a year. I assume.
Yeah, no, it's out. I just saw it not that long ago. I don't know why I do this, but I go on YouTube and I look up like superhero shit. Like I was watching all the Deadpool fights yesterday, but those are actually really good.
The fight scenes in this movie are actually pretty good.
I thought
Like
they
when
were
he
not
slammed the
that
Grammy
good.
into the fucking pole.
That was the only good
That
fight
was
I
my
think.
only
Well, there's
favorite
like this
scene.
one scene on the
Just happened.
in the laboratory. I can't remember what happens. But like she like knocks a gun and like kicks him while she's like floating in midair.
So,
Oh, that was cool, but like
hold on, I'll go back.
the choreography wasn't that.
It wasn't like
full screen,
amazing,
full
but
screen.
it was good. I think.
I don't know. I think it's because I got spoiled by Alita, man. The fight scenes in that movie were insane.
Yeah, we've shared this cake, whatever.
Shut up.
You should see it.
Yeah, they're about
Yeah, they're like the
same
same size.
It's hard to tell because
Well, Thanos is not standing up straight. There.
yeah.
Yeah, hold
Thanos
up.
doesn't have his shirt off.
This increases the size. The shirt weighs him down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
relatively the same
About the
size.
same
Look,
size.
they're
No,
standing right there.
yeah, no, they're the same size.
I think Thanos is a
Thanos
bit
might be like
taller.
a little taller.
I think Hulk hunches though, because there's
Yeah.
huge traps. Like,
Yo,
man's
Hulk is a
unit.
fucking unit.
He's dense.
Look at this man. He just beats the shit out of
Yeah.
him.
Bruno discovers that Hulk's actually strong.
He's my fetish.
Okay.
Look at this. I love.
I thought
Actually,
the
I
Hulk
love this
just-
shot.
How come he's not struggling at that point?
Well, this is copyright material. I don't think we can.
Probably because he's
No,
lazy.
we're
He can
reviewing it.
just like take it out.
We're commenting on it.
Yeah,
fine.
no, that's fine.
But also,
That's protected under fair use, bro.
like, I feel like Thanos.
Haven't got people really thought about it.
I don't fucking know. I like.
So back to my point.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel and Vision. Just from what you've
I don't
seen
know
in
how
the
what
MCU.
Vision
I don't
looks
remember
like.
enough of the Vision, but I'm gonna say Captain Marvel.
Vision
But-
didn't do shit in
I don't
Infinity
know.
War. He didn't do shit in Black Panther either.
But my boy can go through walls.
Oh wait, no, he wasn't in Black Panther.
Yeah, the Vision's
I'm just saying a little
Vision's,
condescending in Infinity
Vision,
War.
like,
I thought it was Black
Captain
Panther.
Marvel's OP on like the power level.
Vision
Can
like-
go through walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Dare-
never actually see Vision
Daredevil
anyone like
fuck
beat
me?
anyone up.
He fights people.
Who?
Not in
Vision?
Infinity War. I don't remember shit from Ultron.
Vision fights.
No, yeah, he
people.
does. He fights that guy. He remember they go off the side of the building.
Yeah, remember when they're
I don't
trying
know
to.
who that guy. is.
Yeah, and he got fucked up by
He's
like.
the Maw. Not the Maw.
Thanos'
the,
henchman.
Oh yeah. Vision did
The
get
wizard
fucked
boy.
up by them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because their weapons he can't face through them or something.
Yeah.
I remember
But
that.
I feel like he sucks.
Vision just.
Vision?
Okay, Captain
No, he's
Marvel.
pretty-
He's pretty dope, but Captain Marvel.
I'd
is
say
above him.
Captain Marvel.
Captain
Well,
Marvel.
we don't know though. Like her powers just aren't
I'm
established.
just saying, like based on your opinion.
From what we
Yeah,
saw
what
right
we've
now.
seen.
From what
Yeah,
we
we
saw.
have to
What's been
speculate,
put on
yeah.
display in the MCU, right?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel and Thor,
Which Thor?
Which Thor?
most up to date.
Thor.
Stormbreaker Thor?
Yeah.
I think
Thor?
Thor is the.
Like, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Thor is the strongest superhero.
He,
in
remember
the
at the
MCU.
very end when he threw the fucking Stormbreaker and it literally cut through the Infinity Gauntlet beam?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yes, because the Infinity Gauntlet beam should literally one shot anything.
Yeah.
But then the fucking new
Stormbreaker just like,
Stormbreaker axe.
like butter.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you should have gone for the head. It's like, no!
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I think
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker Thor.
Stormbreaker
Yes.
Thor. If it was first start with Mjolnir,
I think they could have had a fight.
yeah, it would have been a fight. But I don't know. I actually don't know who would have taken it.
Captain Marvel. Black Panther.
Dick.
Wakanda forever.
What is
What?
like actually what does Black Panther do?
He
I'm wondering.
his
He's
suit
like-
absorbs kinetic energy and shoots it.
Yeah, it's
back.
vibranium.
Okay, cool.
And he's also
Mm,
like
that's
he's
pretty
fast. Like
He's
More
like
he's
comparable
like-
to Iron Man. Then.
no,
He's kind of like
comparable
a
to
Captain America.
Spider-Man.
Captain America. He's
Yeah,
like
Captain America, yeah.
African Captain
Yeah,
Africa.
what is Captain America?
Captain
do?
Africa, Captain Wakanda forever.
Captain America just kills the ads. That's all he
He
does.
throws a shield.
No, but
Yeah.
he's like
he's on ad duty.
in the newer movies, they've really been like highlighting that Captain America's actually like a superhuman dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He's still always been one of the weakest ones.
like
So weak.
when he runs in Civil War, like they're chasing like bikes and cars and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And you see that, and like the whole helicopter scene, which like,
that was kind of cool actually.
I
it was
just,
pretty dope.
I don't know. I really, really, really did not like this movie
That was
whatsoever.
pretty decent. I just
Like,
I
it
think
just-
there are sore points.
d-
Would
like
you say
I,
it's the worst Marvel movie?
yes,
It's worse than Thor 2?
oof. Yeah, that's a big oof.
Thor
Worse than Iron Man
2.
2?
Worse than Andrew Garfield Spider Man.
Not MCU. And actually, I watched it, both 1 and 2.
One was
They're
pretty
not
good.
as bad as they say.
No, they're not. It's
One
just
was
like,
pretty good. The second was bad.
First of all,
But
they're
it
not
wasn't
gonna.
like
They're
Thor
never
2
gonna
bad.
live up to the holy trilogy that is the Raimi Spider-Mans.
I mean,
Just
the new
'cause-
one's giving him run for the money.
I
The
love
new one's
Tom
good.
Holland.
Does
Oh
the
my
new
fucking
one?
God.
Does he
Okay,
say?
I'm not saying
"See
it's
ya, chump"?
better.
No, but that's
I don't think
the,
so.
Pizza
That
time.
doesn't say pizza.
the
Time.
original is meme value, but Tom Holland is actually like a good Spider Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
and he is
He
not
looks
a
like a kid
40-year-old in high school.
Yeah.
First
The
one,
biggest difference.
first one is Peter Parker is good. Spider-Man is
If I
not.
hear this comparison again, I'm gonna kill myself. But continue.
Second one, Peter Parker's trash. Spider-Man's good.
You
Tom Holland, perfect both sides.
Spider-Verse.
We'll have to see more.
Spider-Verse.
That
is
doesn't
I
count.
haven't
It's
seen
animated,
Spider-Verse
but
is
it's
like-
really good.
Spider-Verse is a
tears.
fucking
I
god
love
tier.
Spider-Verse.
I haven't seen it.
It's so it's so fucking good.
I-
But
I'm just waiting till it comes out on, like Netflix.
I think
or
this
Disney or some
movie-
bullshit.
Really, really, really like hit me the
Worse
wrong
than
way.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I didn't see that.
I haven't seen that either. I thought it was pretty good. I've heard it was. I haven't seen it.
rough.
I heard
It's
it was
a
good.
decent movie, but like, for me personally,
It had a lot of the plot. holes.
comedy's good, but like the
Yeah.
plot holes and like the whole
Like all of the things we're
science
like we're
behind.
arguing right now, like the why did she do that choice or like whatever. Ant-Man and the Wasp is like full of those.
Ant-Man and
There's,
the Wasp
what
is
the
like
fuck?
Star Wars 7 shoot at light speed through a ship.
8 Star Wars.
Sorry, Star Wars 8 shoot at light speed through a ship, but with every single decision they make.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, like the visuals are okay. Dialogue is pretty good because it's still Paul Rudd. and it's fucking cool.
For me, this movie. So, like I was saying, character development is also really, really important.
Yeah,
And when I don't even know half the cast's name, that's an issue. For me,
So
like,
I knew Maria,
Well-
which is the black girl.
that was her
Dan's
name.
friend. Maria, yeah.
I thought
Maria
I heard
Rambo.
Rambo. That's why I
Rambo.
knew it was her because it was
I
Rambo.
honestly didn't know her name.
I didn't know her name. I didn't
Yeah.
know the little girl's name.
I don't know it either.
The only other
she
name
had
I
it on her
knew
necklace. It was like
was-
Miranda or something.
I didn't even know that her name was
Carol.
Carol Danvers until like the very, very,
They
very,
don't-
very end.
They don't say it until. Like,
Yeah,
the
they don't
very
say it
end.
until the end.
Carol.
But still, like I didn't like it. It wasn't like brought up. Like it was kind of like, oh yeah, you're Carol, by the way. It
That's
wasn't
not
like
true. It's her friend goes up to her
Yeah.
and you're like, she's
You
like, I
are
don't even know
Carol
who I am.
Danvers.
I don't
Yeah.
know what side I'm on. She's like, you are Carol Danvers.
That was a big
You are
point,
funny.
yeah.
You are smart.
You
are
my
crazy.
bitch.
Like
I
that
just-
was a very
Okay.
obvious point.
Fine.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
I remember the cat's name.
cat's name's Goose. That's the only thing else I knew.
Wait, so
And-
wait,
and-
what is the cat? I never
He's
like.
just an alien.
He's a
What was the name?
Femblin
Flagger.
Like
You
the
know,
scanner,
it
right,
must
and
have
it's his
been
name. I just like.
Dr. Marvell must have had it and just kept
Hey,
A
Flarkin.
Flarkin.
That's my dog.
Flarkin.
Flarkin.
Captain Marvell must have had it on the side like as a backup or a safety
Yeah,
thing,
something
right?
like that.
What's the main?
No,
what,
they found it. They found the cat in the
what is
Pegasus.
the race that transforms
Yeah.
called?
The cat was there
What was
back
the
then.
main scroll, guys?
Why would she
I'll
be
fucking
more
know.
awesome?
What was
Did they even
Okay,
name it?
let me say
I don't
this.
know.
The main scroll
The
dude?
cat was there at Pegasus when she was having her flashbacks, like in her old memories with Captain Marvell.
Oh, okay, okay.
The cat was
I
there
must have
since
missed
the
that.
beginning.
I must have missed that.
So my guess is just Captain Marvell. What's her name?
Marvell.
Dr. Lawson.
Dr.
Wendy
Lawson. Miranda Lawson or something.
Yeah.
I think it's Wendy.
Wendy.
I'm just gonna
Lawson,
go with
something like
Captain Marvell.
that. I guess that is an issue, but honestly,
No, Carol Danvers. is
I don't
Dr.
think
Marvell.
knowing
but
their
her name
name
is Marvell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I
So
love-
Marvell is the old is what is Lawson.
Yeah. So Lawson like had that cat as like a safety or like no one knows because it
Yeah.
looks like a cat.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I must have
I,
missed
I,
it.
I completely missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there in her flashbacks.
I don't remember. I don't
'Cause-
remember the
Because
flashback.
the key point that I noticed was that in her flashbacks, it shows her like petting the cat, and then she gets up. And you remember when it repeats talking to Lawson?
Yeah.
Right before that, she's petting her cat right
How
beside
the
them.
fuck did we miss that?
Right
Yeah.
before that,
I don't
she's
remember
petting the
that.
cat, and then she looks up and has the whole Lawson thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, she was petting this cat. And then when the cat first shows up, cat walks up to her. She's like, yeet, skirt, don't touch me, cat. And I'm like, damn, the cat knows you, but you don't know the cat.
Okay.
And then Nick Fury's all like, I love
Goosey.
cats,
That was funny. I actually
What's
really
your
like
name,
those
buddy?
ones.
Goose. Aw.
right?
Goose.
That
I'm
was
gonna
funny.
name my cat Goose.
That's actually such a good cat name.
Yeah.
I think it's a callback to Top Gun.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Top Gun.
Goose
Gun.
in
Like the
Top
show?
Gun?
With
The
Tom
movie.
Cruise.
The movie with Tom Cruise.
They made a show
I have
about
not seen
it,
that movie.
but it's a
God.
pretty good movie.
They're making a remake, aren't they? Or like
Yeah,
a
it's gonna be garbage.
not a remake, but like a
reboot.
reboot. Yeah.
It's gonna be garbage.
You haven't seen this?
Show Goose.
That's
That's
the
Goose.
same cat from
That's
1986.
Goose.
That's Goose.
That's Goose.
The guy with the mustache.
This guy's Goose.
That's
Oh,
hot. That's so hot.
do you think that's a reference?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
They're-
Top Gun
they're
is like
fighter
the
pilots.
Fighter
the
pilots,
biggest
yeah.
like. fighter
Oh,
pilot
true.
movie.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. It is a.
You gotta
I
at least
didn't
know
that.
about
I didn't
Top
see that movie,
Gun.
but
Oh, do you see the titty? No,
Oh, God.
never mind. Never mind. We're professionals here.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice. Jesus Christ. Go back.
Why would you actually go forward?
I wanted to see what you saw.
Oh my lord! But
Yeah, I did not like this movie.
This movie
I
is not
think-
tied into Avengers 4 at all.
Also,
What
yeah,
do you mean?
this movie is very much like a
You don't need
just
to
like,
see this
we
movie
need a
if you want to see
solution.
Avengers 4.
Oh,
here is
yeah.
a unbeatable god. Just drop in straight into perfect time.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, yeah, you could skip this movie probably.
They
Would
don't
be
have this.
fine.
It would have been
Just
nicer.
look up the end credits trailer on YouTube.
What if they had
It
established?
doesn't even
Where's
do
Harry?
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it really
The
does.
end
Then
credits is
They
Yeah.
need to see the cat puking
I
at
think-
the fucking Tesseract.
I think it's like a cheap solution for Marvel to
Oh,
introduce
I
her
agree.
like
actually.
months before the end movie that everything's
I
supposed to
agree.
get fixed. If you have this plan, this huge overarching plan, integrate her in some sort of nice way. Like there's connections with Guardians of the Galaxy through Ronan
Yeah.
and the Kree. I don't know how the timeline lines up, but I'm sure they
Yeah.
can figure it out. Instead of, we need a solution. Oh, there's this OP character in the Marvel universe that
Calling
is
Superman.
God.
Mhm.
So let's just release a movie about her a month before the new movie.
When's
That's
Avengers 4?
April.
Really?
Next month. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a month from now.
What the fuck?
yeah. So, like, it's just such a
Damn.
cheap solution. It's like,
Yeah.
and at the end,
That's what
it's
I'm
like
Oh, so
The end
what
credits
is the-
scene
is- What is the
of Infinity
Endgame.
War.
Endgame.
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 The end credit scene of Infinity War is him calling her, and
April
you're like,
26th.
"What's that?"
Yeah.
The next
26th.
movie.
That's all you need.
That's
to
what
know.
this is.
Actually, that's fair. Honestly, I agree. Like, they should have put more time into, because like the whole thing is now it's really personal for a lot of them. Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, they all have personal stakes against Thanos. But then this random person comes in and beats him. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
Where's
yeah,
the-
it takes
She doesn't have anything.
where's the
against Thanos, really,
catharsis?
aside from,
Where's the
killing
emotional
half the
payoff?
universe.
And Nick Fury dying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
were
he's a
close.
little bitch, anyways.
But yeah, like it takes away the moment from the whole Avengers
Yeah.
cast that was brought in all nice ways individually. They had their own movies, and
Even in so many movies.
Well,
these
okay.
sagas
are
together,
chucked
and
in.
it's like these guys have been fighting for this moment to figure something out and fight this.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna fix it with this OP character.
I think she's gonna be a red herring. I think they are setting her up to be like the Jesus that saves everyone, but they're gonna pull the rug, and it's gonna be end up like she doesn't actually do all that much.
Or something.
Mhm.
With
I
that on
think-
her face.
They're baiting us with introducing her and shit, so we think it's gonna be her. Cause they're not dumb. They know people are thinking this now.
Yeah.
So they're. I think she's absolutely a red herring, and I think she's gonna play an important part. But I don't think she's gonna
I hope
finish.
she
one.
just gets
It would be
clapped.
stupid as hell if
Clap.
she just if Thanos like beat her up or she beat Thanos up like,
Yeah.
like nothing.
Yeah.
That would just be
It
dumb.
would be.
I literally
Well,
hope she
obviously
just
it's
gets
not gonna
clapped by
Well,
everyone.
It's still the
Endgame, man,
Russo brothers. So
it's I heard I was reading I think a while back, looking to be like 3-hour runtime movie.
I'm fine with that.
I am
okay with
so
that.
fine with that.
Yeah.
But
It
like,
just-
As long as
deserves
it's good, like
it's gonna be crazy.
I was not fine with The Last Jedi being almost 3 hours because that movie was fucking awful.
Yeah.
I wanted to leave.
We watched it twice. Why did we do that?
I actually hate
get all
that
the
what they're saying.
I
This is
already
how
like
Captain
that
Marvel
guy.
post-credit scene ties in with Infinity War. That the post-credit scene was the fucking
The
pager. Bro, the pager, it turned off
It's
now.
so obvious.
Where's Nick Fury? Boom!
Hair
I was
straightened.
yeah.
Look, it's straightened.
Wait, where?
Go to the end credit scene. Look at
Wait,
the end
wait.
credit
So you know at the second end credit scene where the cat pukes at the Tesseract, right?
Yeah.
When is that? Because
Wait.
Thanos has the Tesseract, right?
That's like
That's like way in the past.
Okay.
No,
Like
but
the-
this is 90s. And
Yeah.
so Tesseract.
And it
Let's
shows up
look
like
at,
2020.
no, but let's look at progression of Tesseract, right?
I
Tesseract
was
comes
actually
in the
wondering
first
this
Captain
exact
America,
same
right?
thing. I wondered.
Tesseract
no,
in first
yeah.
Captain America.
I don't
with the
remember
Red
how they
Skull.
got it.
The Red Skull finds it in like a Norwegian tomb or something, like some Viking
Yeah,
tomb.
yeah.
So how the fuck did he get there?
That's what I was wondering.
Did
I
the
was
cat
like,
go to the tomb and puke it up?
No,
Yeah.
No.
because the Tesseract was
Obviously. we know this
Tesseract, that happens, and then the Tesseract gets put into storage or something
yeah.
by
Captain Marvel or
No.
whatever. Or
Nick
whatever.
Fury?
No,
Shield?
because Nick Fury didn't even know about it.
No, I'm talking about in
He
Captain
He's not the
America.
cat.
What about that?
Oh, I know
No,
what happens with the
before.
Tesseract. Captain America, Tesseract goes down with
Yeah,
Captain America, and they find the Tesseract, but not Captain America.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because it's saying, remember, it melts through the ship.
Yes.
Yeah, so it ends up in
And
the
then it ends up in U.S. hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eventually, probably gets to Dr. Lawson, I assume. Right? That's the
And then
Time
she builds the
she
time
used
machine,
the
and
core
that's
and
Captain
stuff like
Marvel.
that. And then the Tesseract gets taken by Cat. Cat vomits the Tesseract mid 90s, early 2000s,
Yeah.
whenever that movie is set,
Then it's Avengers
1995.
1.
1995,
Yeah.
right? And then what?
Avengers 1 is when you see it again.
I just want to. No,
No, Thor.
Thor.
Thor is when you see it first.
Thor is when you see it
But
again.
who has it in Thor? How
Thor,
do they
it's,
get it?
It's in
it doesn't
Asgard,
say it.
isn't
It's in Asgard though.
It's
So
just
how does it get from Earth to Asgard?
no one
just
knows.
chilling, yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Wait, what
I
happened? No,
care.
actually, what happens
Continuity.
first? Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor 1?
Guardians of the Galaxy is in the Tesseract.
80s.
Oh no, sorry, it's the
It's
power
the
stone.
purple
Yeah.
power
Soul
stone.
Stone.
No,
No,
power.
Soul is orange. Soul is orange. Yeah, soul is orange.
Mhm.
Mind
So,
is yellow.
I want to know how the tesseract gets from.
What the fuck is the blue stone? Can you look this up? It's pissing me off.
Tesseract is the blue stone.
Yeah, but you said this
Okay.
in the same movie
Okay, I'm
theater.
sorry. I think it's the space stone, isn't it?
Yeah, because he uses it as a teleport.
Tesseract.
Oh,
what's
pythons.
stone? What are we
It's the
looking
space
up
stone,
here,
pretty
John?
sure.
We're trying to see like which one it is.
Space stone.
I guess yeah, Tesseract Space Stone.
Just say Tesseract.
I thought
Infinity
tesseract
Stone.
is power,
No, the purple one is
purple is
power.
power.
but doesn't the tesseract provide infinite power?
Just say like, oh,
No, it's
Well-
just a very powerful. They all are very powerful stones. Because the Mind Stone
Oh,
also.
dude, perfect timeline. Where did it
Oh,
go?
great. Let's read.
Blah, 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 blah. Tesseract on a quite journey MCU. Original Captain America movie, all the way to Thanos Gauntlet and Avengers Infinity War. Along the way, it turns out it played a big role events, 1990s, Air Force, blah, blah, blah. Okay, is there like a short form?
Like a bullet point.
Tesseract and Asgard.
so that's first. That's what starts out.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense
What do you mean?
because when in
Look
the
at that
first
handsome
Thor,
guy.
in the first Thor, he comes down to Earth and he's already talking to the people. But in this is during the Nazi World War II. So how is it there?
Was there more than World War II?
Wait, just what does it say in the first point? The earliest known location of the Tesseract in the MCU is in Asgard. Specifically, Hugo Weaving character Red Skull's remarks in Captain America, the First Avenger, that the Tesseract was once the jewel of Odin's treasure room. Odin, of course, being Thor and Loki's father, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
It's unclear how the Tesseract wound up in Asgard to begin with or how it traveled
Okay.
from Asgard to Earth. No doubt there's some crazy stories there, but we don't know.
We don't know.
So, they reference that it was in Asgard during the Red Skull thing, so it was there before. Now it's in Red Skull.
Yeah, now
We
Red
don't
Skull
know,
has
We don't
it.
know how it got there. Go down.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, you literally just read the first point.
No, but okay, in Thor 1, right, we see the
Yes.
Tesseract in Asgard.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in Thor 1 as well, we see Thor go down to Earth and talk to people, and
It's
it's
like
not
the 2000s.
it's not 1945,
Well,
which
maybe
is
it
when
got
the war.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they
on
just
the
put
Oh.
it back in
Can we-
Asgard. What?
World War II. Captain America movie Tesseract provided
Yeah,
for
whatever.
Red Skull,
First
Steve
time,
Rogers
move
to
on.
fight over.
No,
Blah,
no,
blah,
no,
blah.
skip that
The
shit.
movie ended with Cap crashing his plane into the Arctic Ocean with the Tesseract
So it is a
Space Stone
space stone.
on board.
So the space. Yeah.
3. Red Skull and what the fuck?
Yeah.
Although we don't
Yeah, it
know
doesn't make
it all
sense.
at the time, Tesseract actually contained the Space Stone, one of the Infinity Stones. Blah blah blah. Red Skull got his fascist hands on it. The stone zapped him into space.
Fascist hands.
We learned years
Not
later in Avengers Infinity War that it had set him the task. So the stone sent Red Skull there.
Yeah,
Cool.
and yeah.
Oh, okay. That does make
So
sense actually.
Tesseract made its
Doesn't
way
make
to
sense.
S.H.I.E.L.D. when Tony Stark's father discovered the location of the plane Steve went down in. I said that. That's how
Yeah,
they found the Tesseract.
That's how they found
right?
Tesseract.
Down. Project Pegasus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Okay,
it
we
ends
just
up in
saw that.
It
Pegasus.
makes sense.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now I want to know how it gets back to Asgard. Blah, blah, blah.
Cool.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
The
The
Powers.
cat has it.
Yeah, ends up in the cat. Cat throws it up in Captain Marvel.
That was hot.
Keeps going.
Yep. What is
Okay,
this?
this is
Bad Loki.
Oh, yeah, at the end of Avengers 1. They take it back.
Yeah, but that's after Thor, the first Thor.
That is after. the
Yeah.
first
Is
one.
it first Thor?
So how the fuck was it in Asgard? Are we
Why-
sure it's in the first Thor?
Like, yes, it literally says
No,
that
it doesn't.
Is it in the first Thor?
the Tesseract in Asgard, the earliest known location of Tesseract in the
Yeah, like
MCU.
you guys remember?
No, but that's not saying that it's in the movie. That's saying that the Red Skull references it.
No,
Yeah.
but I thought when Loki touches the blue stone, that's this giant cube thing. That's what the Tesseract is.
Yeah.
And then he turns into Ice
Just
Boy.
Google is the Tesseract in Thor 1.
I
think
don't
saw
remember.
it in Thor 1.
I don't remember. Mid-credit
Mid-credit
scene.
scene.
So it is with them.
It's a mid-credit scene.
It's
Like,
like
It's like the
Thor,
first
there's a
one.
scene on the
Oh,
side.
okay.
This is very.
It is revealed that the Tesseract was brought to Earth by Odin centuries
Yeah, that's
ago.
how it was in the Viking tomb.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
The whole is what happens after
Thor 1.
America,
you
after
want to know
Captain
how
Marvel.
it gets from after
Nick Fury's
after
desk.
Captain
Nick Fury's
Mar-
desk to
Asgard.
I
No, because
doesn't Loki come to Earth to get the stone
Yeah, he does.
in Avengers 1, and that's how they get it back. Yeah, that's how it is.
No, but that's not what I'm asking.
But
Johnny's saying in Thor 1 in Asgard, when Thor leaves Asgard and comes to Earth, it's like 2005 or something.
Yeah, it's not 1945, which is when Red Skull discovered the Tesseract.
Boys, we've discovered the plot.
Yeah.
So what are you
So
saying?
what's the issue there?
So, okay. So, in whatever age this is, why is the Tesseract still on Asgard, even though in this scene
No.
here, in the Red Skull in World War II, they're
Mhm.
saying that the Tesseract is on Earth.
Yeah,
Yes.
But then, if it's in Asgard in Thor 1,
it's not.
it is!
Yeah, but that's a different time.
Yes!
No, Johnny. So
Chill out, fella.
Right?
Chill
out,
It's
man.
a fucking rock, right?
let's
In
say
a movie.
1940s.
Jesus.
All right.
Yes.
Tesseract is on Earth.
Yep.
They say this used to be a treasure in Odin. All right.
Yeah.
That's what it says right there.
Odin's treasure.
This jewel of Odin's treasure room.
But
It's not.
we just
in
Googled
Asgard.
it. We
It's-
just
no,
Googled it.
Let me finish. All right. It goes from somehow Asgard to Earth, unexplained. 1940s Nazis have it.
Can
All
we
right.
talk about the movie again?
Right. Okay. From there, Nazis have it. Captain America gets it. Captain America goes crash in the ocean, loses it.
Yeah.
Tony or whatever
Howard.
Howard Stark finds the stone.
Yeah.
Ends up in Shield's possession. Shield then gives
That's
it to
hard.
Dr. Lawson. Somehow, in some
Yeah,
interaction,
Yeah.
she uses it for testing to create a light speed engine that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All right. From there, Cat Monster gets the Tesseract.
Yeah. This is comic stuff.
Goose is his name.
Goose
Gabriel?
gets the Tesseract.
Thank you.
Goose.
After that, Goose vomits Tesseract on Nick Fury's desk.
Yes.
The missing hole is how does the Tesseract get from Nick Fury's desk to Avengers 1 or Thor 1?
Thor 1 Asgard. Is it in Asgard in Thor 1?
That's what we
That's
don't
that's
know.
the mystery.
In Avengers 1, that's the whole point of why Loki came to Earth.
Yeah.
Is it because it's
Shield
in
has
there?
it.
Shield has it at
in
the
Aven-
time.
In Avengers
Yeah.
1, Shield
Right.
has it.
Remember, they're doing weapons with it. They were
And
testing.
it was
them,
underground, and then when they come out, everything's blowing up because Loki stole the stone and it
Yeah.
destroys
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
True.
that's not the time gap that I'm talking about.
Okay.
What I'm talking about is that Thor. This is gonna be the biggest hot take, and it's gonna have
Oh,
a
God.
fucking chart.
No, I'm not editing shit.
Doesn't matter.
Can we
Okay,
talk about
the
movie?
cosmic cube in the first Thor.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tesseract.
So it's
Okay.
confirmed
it's-
in Thor 1. We know that?
it is confirmed in Thor 1.
In where? Where in Thor 1?
This cube that they look at is actually the Tesseract.
You sure about that?
100% I know this for a
Okay,
fact.
can you pull up Tesseract in Thor 1 on YouTube? I want to see a clip. So I can jog my memory.
So what did you think about the movie, Liam?
This is okay.
That's what I feel like.
Like,
That's
it's
the
super
problem.
average.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling about.
Tesseract
It's
Thor
very much an average movie.
Yeah, it's like if you're not a huge fan of Marvel, I wouldn't see this movie.
Yeah.
This
I
is
don't
just
even
the
think you're
opening
right.
scene. I don't know if we'll see it.
This guy's fucking hater though.
Wait.
Okay,
That's
so
the Frost Giants.
that's
Yeah, they have the
Is that-
Tesseract.
is
they
that
have the
Tesseract?
Tesseract.
But this is a battle like a long time ago.
yes, but then Odin takes it.
And puts it on Earth.
No,
He puts it in his treasury.
in his treasury.
In his treasure room.
Yeah, but there could have been like 100 years since he put in the
Yeah.
treasury since
Yeah.
Thor came to Earth. Because we don't know how time doesn't time work differently on Asgard. I don't fucking know.
No, it doesn't. This is some fucking Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
so that battle is way before the whole Earth thing. Because
Yeah.
they're all thousands of years old.
True.
Yes,
True.
but what? But they have So they have the Tesseract in the thing, and Loki takes it or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, which movie?
Thor 1.
No, it's not in Thor 1. That's an opening credits of like, this is what happened in the past of Asgard. We fought the Frost Giants. We backed them down.
Yeah.
We took the Tesseract, put it in a box a long time ago, cut forward. Now Thor's a big boy. He wants power.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think Gabe's right.
1965 AD.
Which is still past.
That's what, Johnny?
World War-
1945?
Help me.
Yes.
Yeah?
Help me, help
Yeah,
me.
for sure. I'm totally. thinking-
965
Yeah, I
AD.
know. Shut the fuck up.
Did you know actually World War One was in the 5th century?
I'm a big blue boy.
That's not the Tesseract.
That is a
That is-
That's the Tesseract.
That's a Tesseract.
That's a fucking Tesseract. And he touches it. He turns blue boy.
You sure it's the Tesseract?
Yes, because he turns blue boy.
What if the Tesseract made him blue? And he's actually not.
That is the
Frost
Tesseract.
That is the
That
Tesseract.
is the Tesseract.
Yeah,
For
it's the
100%.
Tesseract.
Holy fucking
So
shit.
what does he do with it?
He holds it and he turns,
turns
blue.
blue.
Look at his hands.
No,
It
I
turns blue.
see that. But now what does he do with it?
He drops it. He's like, "Why am I blue?" Or something.
That's
Why am I
exactly what he
blue?
said.
See, stop
Holy
touching
fuck,
it.
I'm blue.
And he's like, I'm blue now, and I'm a frost giant. But
Daddy, you're a bitch.
okay, what's the issue?
So it isn't Thor 1.
Yes, it is in Thor 1, and I fucking knew it. Anyways,
So the only explanation that I can think of is
Marvel,
that
why?
since this scene to when Thor goes to Earth, there has to be like 20-year difference. It doesn't make any sense in the context of Thor 1.
That's true. Thor's an old boy.
I really think we're
We
missing
don't know how
just some
pacing is in the
scene.
movie.
Yeah, we're missing.
Have we
like,
discovered a
one
plot
scene.
hole here?
yes.
Captain
Thor.
Marvel, where is
Just
the
look up
tesseract?
Thor.
I'm losing my mind because I know I'm fucking right.
No, you're confirmed.
Yeah,
it's
you're
right.
confirmed.
Yes.
It's
right
in
there.
Thor 1 in the timeline that's going on.
Yes.
Can we talk about Captain Marvel
Sorry,
again? bro?
fucking.
Alright,
I'm
so Johnny
triggered.
discovered a plot hole. Good for you, buddy.
Yep.
Good for you.
Plot holes. Plot hole special on the.
Send it into Marvel.
Yeah. Marvel.
Marvel. I'm
Marvel.
sorry. Okay.
The dead lady. Yep. Send it to her.
Dead lady.
Yeah, I just like this movie. Like I said multiple times, I think it was. Everything was felt forced. I think there was about 2 good scenes, which was Granny getting
Granny
getting
shit
fought up
in
On the
her.
subway.
beat up.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was good.
I like how the guys, the siblings were holding him back.
Yeah.
Holding her back.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. But you know what? The thing about that is that, okay, punches Granny the first time. Whoa, what the fuck? Granny does backflip and
Yeah.
karate kicks you. Maybe there's something wrong with
Yeah.
Granny. Maybe I shouldn't take Granny's side.
My second favorite scene was when the guy got shot and then nothing happened after. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got shot," and then the guy comes in and you're like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, I'm fine." And then that was it.
Yeah, he's a
he
tough
got
dude.
grace.
I hate that you just like
Well,
it
he's
just
battle
ran
worn. He's a
the doors
soldier.
like this, and there's like this one like centimeter shot that this
You're
guy
right.
can make, and he goes like this, go, phew, and it just like, ugh, and then it cuts. It's immediate
You're
cut.
right. That shot is set in a way that it seems like this is gonna matter. He's dying.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
need to save
No,
him.
he's
That's
just
so
shot.
true.
He's like,
And then it doesn't really
I'm
matter.
tough.
Yeah, and that's it. And you're just like, oh, cool. So that doesn't fucking
Like,
matter. He's gone
He could have just
too,
not got shot and nothing.
and nothing would have made a
Yeah.
difference to it.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't get shot. He just got scared.
Maybe.
Like it shot right next to him. I was
It
like,
did,
oh
like,
shit!
it
Oh,
was a
like,
shoulder
there was
shot.
a
No.
wound.
But there were so many scenes like that where it was just like, oh man,
The
you see
scene,
that?
like-
See that pinball machine, bro? Yeah, dude. In 6 years, I would have a high score like that too. Fucking kill yourself.
That wasn't that bad.
That's just
I
a
just-
joke. That's
Nick
a one
Fury's
line.
jokes are all
But
great.
what I think is that it doesn't need it to be added into the film,
Oh,
like
come
at
on.
all.
It gives personality to the
What do you
characters.
mean? Let me walk
does
up
serve
and
a
see all
purpose.
these families. Oh, guys, she's on our side. Okay, so what are we gonna do next about
With
this
Space
whole
Invaders
enemy
too, there's a lot
thing?
of irony in that
It's like-
because they're aliens.
I just
That's
That's
a-
a very weak nitpick.
Yeah,
I
like,
just think
how
that
dare
it
they
was-
have social time?
I was giving.
They're
I
fighting
was
right now.
giving you a fucking example. Chillax.
No,
bros.
but it's not.
I
a good
have.
Example.
There's
Some
like all of
garbage
that throughout the
You can
entire
give me an
movie.
example, and
Give
I'm
me a
gonna
good
say
example,
that's
yeah.
not good because she's a little girl. She's like,
Okay,
oh,
every time
she's
she
my-
goes into a ship
she's
and
my new friend.
she's learning about the scroll, whatever the fucking names are, they're like, oh man, the escape pod, and she knows exactly what to press and what to move around to escape
Yeah.
them the escape pod in that split second, and then she's
Oh,
like, oh,
that
let
was
me-
a big
and then
thing.
she's
And
jumping off.
This was actually not this movie. There's a lot of movies that do this, but I fucking hate how unintuitive so many controls are. Like the ship kind of made sense.
Let
It
me
was
change my
like,
colors real quick.
maybe it was like just very different, but yeah, the color thing. And then like
Didn't make any
I
sense.
could have forgiven it if she was the only one that does it, because
Yeah.
maybe it's like really complex or
Yeah.
it's just different and she knows it. But
No,
then the
like a
kid,
The
Six-year-old
kid
yeah.
just goes, oh
Exactly.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. This is exactly how you change this color
Oh,
to this perfectly.
It didn't make any sense. Like there was
literally
no,
this.
there was no continuity. It's like green, blue. Okay, now I'm green and blue. Blue, purple. Now I'm blue and purple. Wait, but you just did blue over here. How does that work?
No, that was really dumb.
And it's let's be that color. I'm gonna match you.
I'm
I'm a Marvel color now. Ah, I can match with Iron Man. Like,
It was so dumb.
oh, come on.
But yeah, those are just some examples. Oh my, this movie.
The
just-
high score example, horrible example.
Fine,
Yeah, that was a
sorry, I
garbage
even
example.
said it. But you know what? Everything about this
Good
movie,
high score.
fucking horrible. I hate it.
Goose.
Goose was the only good thing, and I hated him at the end when he
Nick
just
Fury.
turned into an octopus boy.
Nick Fury was good.
Come on.
I think if he was just a cat and they didn't do so much CGI, I think it would have been better. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, actually, the CGI for the
Oh,
was
oh,
kinda bad.
one thing. Fake gravity on their human spaceship.
Yep.
That isn't a spaceship.
Oh, true.
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Maybe, you know what?
I don't know.
Their
if it's,
science
like,
guy.
physics or whatever.
Yeah, I was thinking
That was
that.
another funny
modification.
scene. That the only other scene that I laughed at was, "Hey, I'm the science guy. Oh, you fucked up." And then it's just like, "Oh yeah, now let's let the science guy fix the ship."
Yeah.
That was the only other time I laughed. Everything else, I was just like, "This is fucking terrible." But that was my opinion of this movie.
a lot of
No,
the...
but the gravity thing. It's like she totally flipped the switch that was like already on that spaceship. Like there's no way space alien man was like, I'm gonna build a switch for this or control. Looks exactly like all the other human controls and it's already in the panels.
Yeah. No, I didn't notice that while watching. That's a good point. But
the fake gravity is like, wait, that's not how gravity
that's
works.
not how this works. That's not how any of this works. But yeah.
Oh, one other thing as well. So the fight scene, right? She at the fight scene at the end where she's fighting, her old team, right?
Yeah.
Sniper lady.
The like, there was parts. It's the one scene, like part that comes up in my mind is when she fights the girl, right? The sniper lady. Team, and she just, it's like, oh yeah, I'm a warrior. I don't like you very much. One hit, like off the hit. It's like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like, warrior, by the way.
Yeah, like
just an instant cat fight.
She's
like,
fucking big, all right.
It felt like all of them. Like that's what I'm saying. I didn't know any of their names. I like seeing that character growth and understanding. Like, oh man, it's not just gonna be Nick Fury and fucking
Captain Marvel.
What's her name?
Carol
Danvers. Yeah. I still don't know her fucking name.
You know what?
Right, that one's kind of on you because they do say it a lot.
No, but I agree with you, Johnny. The whole, like, when they first got on, she's like, you have a mission, right?
Yeah.
And they walked on the ship. I was like, this is a weird Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. I tell Liam, I was like, look at that ship, weird Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. They have a team. I know none of them.
Yeah. Samurai guy with two swords.
Like they have given the team after
big bulk boy with two punches.
Yeah, like I understand
sniper
it doesn't
guy.
matter, but like
two pistols guy.
It was the comedy was funny. The not laughing part, that one was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good part.
Yeah, that was a good.
Oh yeah.
But like so many of them were just like over my head. Like not over my head, but like just like fucking miss me with that gay shit.
For Captain Marvel, Brie Larson.
The actress.
I think it was really bad.
The actress, sorry.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
Think,
actors understand.
I think she's good looking for the part, but she didn't fit the script.
Nah,
she felt kind of average to me. Like she didn't feel bad.
Yeah, that's like the whole movie.
Great personality.
She's like
what is her personality?
She's a pretty new like actress. Like as in like there's no backstory.
No, she's got in
like,
the MCU.
No, like I mean like. When you look at Chris Evans, it's not the same.
No,
she's
done. Brie Larson's done a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, but at the level that like people knew Chris Evans, and people knew like I don't even know his name, Robert Downey Jr., and people knew like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
she's Ramona from Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Ramona, I think she's Ramona.
I saw maybe one. I really liked it, but
I don't think so.
No, she's not. Who did she play? Fuck.
That's not her.
But yeah. I don't know.
Like
Envy Adams.
Plays Envy. Yeah.
The character just doesn't have a lot of personality. And
I think though
when they tried to give it to her, it felt really forced.
The acting, it's like I said earlier, there are times where she like I can understand her character and she's just a funny person, but there was times where it was seemed forced, and I think that's more the writing than the acting.
Yeah, that was a very
she's trying to like get that point across, and the fact that the English is just like nothing anyone would say ever is not her
that
fault.
Is absolute. That's what I call the Star Wars prequels problem.
Yeah,
because the prequel dialogue was god fucking awful. George Lucas cannot write a script to save his life, but then people always shit on Christian Henderson or whatever his name is. Yeah, I think they're like, oh, he's such a bad actor. Like, no, he's not. He's actually a really good actor. He was just given a fucking god awful script.
It's like with Haydenson, I think.
Haydenson, yeah, it's Haydenson, not Henderson. University of Waterloo represent.
Now they know
AY.
Get dogs.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Maybe blur that one and beep when I yell.
Hayden Christensen.
That does not look like him anymore.
I know.
He's thick.
What the hell happened?
Yo, what happened to his jawline?
Cut off.
Yeah, I know, right?
His jaw used to be a V. Now it's a U.
Lava.
Yeah.
that does something to a man.
He's a paintbrush now.
He's a paintbrush.
No.
It doesn't even look like him.
Does.
Well,
no, like this picture here.
No.
Compared to like that, or even like that, like there's no similarity.
But like, yeah, the point is like the script in the movie was the thing holding it back. Yeah. I think the acting was actually really good.
Samuel
Sam
Jackson,
did good, yeah.
I love
Yeah,
him. He's
Samuel
good.
Jackson's always
Maria did
fucking
okay.
Dude, I
You
was
know-
really hoping
Yeah.
that he was gonna have a giant afro or something, like just something
Like
so
in
ridiculous.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I was really hoping it was gonna be some ridiculous shit because I was pretty sure he was gonna be in this
Yeah,
just from like the setting of it. And I was like, okay, he's gonna be in here somewhere, right?
yeah.
And I was really hoping he was gonna have a fucking afro,
Just a
but then
massive afro. That
So-
would have been pretty good actually.
For him, like they made him look younger, right? Like
Yeah.
obviously. How do
Same
you
with
think that was
Coulson.
pure makeup, or like
No, I think it was
CGI?
both. I think it was
Probably
both.
makeup.
he actually doesn't look bad for his age.
No, yeah, he definitely
Well,
looks
he's like 70 now, isn't he?
60 or 70. Yeah, how old?
70. This
70.
man is 70 years old.
Like
He
Jesus
does not look
Christ,
70.
he looks like he's like 45, 50.
Yeah,
Yeah,
50 at most, I'd say.
Like that. Look at what? That's
he
not.
does
Mace
look like a
Windu,
snapping turtle.
I'd say it is makeup, probably.
I think it's just makeup.
I think
to
it
be
was both.
honest.
I think
honestly
they
think it
just put hair on his head and then
Yeah,
that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They put a crisp hairline on him and then boom,
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, like holy shit.
This man plays roles that are like 50 years younger than he is in real life.
Oh, boom! This is a great picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just like clean shaved.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for some reason his eyelashes are
They use
missing or
makeup to get rid of
something.
his wrinkles and shit. And then they give him the nice young hair.
Honestly, the wrinkles. I don't know. Maybe he. Honestly, it just seems like he's skinnier. Like maybe
Yeah.
he just put on a regime and like just lost some weight.
Maybe.
True.
Or maybe they have like clips in the back of his neck holding his.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, maybe. They Botox.
Yeah. But
And that dude Mace Windu.
What do you guys think of how they showed Nick Fury losing his eye from the cat scratch?
Oh,
fucking
man.
God.
It was.
At first, I was like, this is dumb as fuck. But then
Yeah.
they had the joke at the end. I was like, all right, that's pretty good.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, no fucking way that's how he lost his eye. But then
Yeah.
they make the jokes about it and it's like, yeah, okay, I'll believe it. Because they never even like talk about it.
Like,
Bro,
yeah.
I don't know. Like
I
even
thought
with
it
the
was really
joke
good.
is funny because of like the context,
because it's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
but losing your eye to that, it's like I don't know.
I
bro.
really disliked
like
it
he's
as
like
well.
he has the cat in front of him. Oh, I guess I just
Lost my
I
eye.
really
No, but they
he
make a
completely
joke.
plays it off
'cause-
too, like it's just a scratch. or
Yeah,
whatever.
but
he
then-
lost his whole fucking eye.
Yeah, but then they say, oh, it's just a scratch. But then they cut a shot to the green guy and it's like, no, it's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, and he loses his eye because the fucking.
It's just a Turgan or Flurgan.
I really disliked that it was like in all the other ones he's funny but he's like serious, right?
Yeah.
And this he's
Well,
so
this
like
is
younger.
it. Yeah, his beginning. Of
I
his
know
career.
he's younger, right? But like he's just like, oh, this cat. Oh, hey
Yeah,
guys,
he's a
like
good kid,
here's my cat. And
Well,
then
no,
it's like, oh,
that's
look.
actually no, that's a really good case in character writing because the whole point and the whole reason he's so much like untrusting and just a cunt in the other ones is because he got betrayed tons of times, and they bring it up in Captain America 2, Winter Soldier. That's a whole plot point is like, yo, people betray me all the fucking time. That's why I don't trust people. And that's why I'm so hard. But in this one, it's before all that happens, so he's a
Yeah.
lot more open. He's
That
a
is
lot more
true.
like.
Yeah.
I think that's actually excellent writing. I think
Yeah,
that was one of
I agree.
the strongest writing points in this movie.
Nick Fury.
And like honestly, everything to do with Nick Fury in this movie, it was well done.
All right.
He was, but I think the best point.
So
in the
as per movie podcast, favorite part, least favorite part, rating, starting from the left.
Bro, no, start with someone else.
movie. No, we always start
Start
from
from
the
the
left.
left. We always start from left.
Favorite
We
part.
have one movie podcast.
Doesn't matter. We'll give you time if you want.
Johnny already just says favorite part 0, worst part everything.
Favorite part.
Oh shit, I gotta think about this too. Then.
I need my least favorite part
Okay.
when
Okay.
she just randomly becomes Jesus and just blows everything, and just beats everything.
Yeah.
It's just like cheating.
It
Yeah.
felt like
It
That-
felt so cheap.
it felt like Black Panther, like, oh, slavery, my Wakanda brothers, and all my slaves are whatever. And it's the whole like race card shit.
Well, that
And,
was
like-
a very big driving point for Killmonger.
I don't like it though that it was just kind of like thrown in at the end. It felt like it was just like
It wasn't. He brings it up a couple times.
no, because he's talking more about the Wakanda family, but then in the end he's just
No,
like,
he-
yeah,
He brings up general black people. When he fights them, he's like, I kill people in Iraq, but like America, and my own brothers here in Africa. And he's like, all right, this guy cares about black people.
I don't know. It still felt like it was really, really, really
Right.
forced.
Anyways,
Favorite part.
Now I'm just gonna look racist. Uh-oh.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
I like the
MAGA?
one scene where they're in the stairwell and then I forget his name, the guy who dies in the first Avengers.
Coulson.
Colson, yeah, like lets him go. That whole like
Yeah.
that whole like scene in the warehouse or whatever. I like that whole
Yeah.
scene.
It establishes.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Kinda.
good character development for both of them because she's not Jesus at that point. She actually has flaws. She's a real human being.
Uh-huh.
I like how it's after she discovers after that she's like a human being, she becomes like not a human.
Yeah.
Like
That's actually,
anyways,
yeah, I did
score-
notice that.
5 out of 10.
Yeah, straight
4.5
average.
maybe 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now I'm just the racist guy, so that's okay. We'll just go from that.
Nice one, bro.
Because I think it. I
Just
don't
say
know.
something really, really awful about like another minority,
Yeah.
and no one
Alright,
remember the
my
racist.
Anyways,
favorite, least
Favorite part.
It's gonna be a joke.
I was gonna say when the guy got shot and just fucking and then fell over, but no. I think it was when.
This is favorite part, right?
Favorite part.
You can't do least favorite part.
I
Yes.
mean, that's the rest of
I
the
think we've
movie.
established.
That's the rest of the movie.
What
right
is
there.
the worst part of the movie?
I fucking got really triggered when she just shot the energy blast at the guy's AirPod and then just fucking it flew away like that. I got real
Oh, at the
cheesed
end?
at that. Yeah, I got like, wait, you're just plasma blasting this shit, and then you.
Yeah.
It's
And
Oh.
the point of that was like, she just went in there and hit some controls, closed the door, and he went off.
Yeah.
What's stopping him from going? No thanks.
Yeah, I know, right?
No thanks.
Hello.
Oh, that
Where
really
else did he
triggered.
go? She's sending him back home, right?
Yeah.
To deliver.
But he
on
said
this.
I can't go back home empty-handed.
Yeah.
So let me open this door and not go.
Yeah. I think that my
Well, it's
favorite
not even gonna beat her up.
part was I just hated everything, dude. It's so like every scene just hurt me every
Just
single
say
time.
like a
But
joke.
it was like the stupid like 1990s vibe, like old school
You like
internet,
that?
blockbuster.
You're saying that's
yeah,
the
that's
best
the
part?
only parts I kind of enjoyed.
Okay.
And rating.
Oh fuck, like 2, maybe 1.
Damn.
I
Yikes.
really did not like this movie at all because like like my main arcs for the entire movie are like okay, so she's on the what's the place called?
Which one?
The like
There's
the
a lot
the,
of places.
the-
I don't know the Kree homeworld.
the Kree homeworld.
Hala.
Hala. So she's on
I'm
Hala.
surprised you guys know that. I don't fucking
Yeah.
know that.
She's like, okay,
surprised I knew.
hi everyone. Like, what's going on? Wake up. Like, okay, let's fight this guy now. Okay, we're fighting this guy. Don't use your powers. Suppress your energy. Blah 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 blah. That'd be
That
cool.
one thing I
Yep.
can mention. It was an interesting kind of foreshadow, but back shadow
Yeah.
to her history of when she said later she used to wake up her partner early to do
Yeah.
training and stuff like that.
Oh, true. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
And then, so then they do that, and
Good writing.
then it was just like, oh, now you have to go speak to the supreme leader or whatever the fuck was
Supreme Intelligence.
Snoke.
supreme intelligence, and it's gonna mask
Did you
who
say Snoke?
who you know who your person is. You're like, cool, okay, it's some old lady that she talked to with green eyes. Great.
So-
Then you get
Cheap.
launched into Earth, and then it's just like, okay, let's just, I'm in Blockbuster now. Let me get out of Blockbuster. They go from there, and then like blah 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 blah. Nothing happens. Let's take the scrolls or whatever the scrolls or whatever they're called.
Scroll? I don't
Scroll.
fucking know.
Scroll. I don't know.
Scrawl.
That's my drink.
And then the whole like I had no idea what importance
Oh, I should so much
the
like
friendship was because I hated the little girl.
The daughter?
The daughter.
Fine.
I
What
like
was
the
wrong with that?
I just hate that scene.
I hate children.
That scene. Yeah, dude. I'm just a
Johnny
hater.
hates race minorities.
I hate
and
everything.
children.
Okay, it's fine.
That's a double whammy. She's black and she's a child.
Oh God.
Oh god.
I just have that scene in my mind where she's putting down all the pictures, and she just goes, "And that's the time you went to this thing, and that's the time you went with my mom."
It's like,
and that's...
gosh, I don't
But,
Yeah.
but it's just
I
like
like that scene.
I
It's
heard that,
establishing the connection.
but she was just kept going, and it even blurred the scenes together.
Yeah, to
And-
give a sense that there's a lot of memories there.
Okay, Bruno, do your
Not get
favorite.
so heated about these
bullshit.
Okay.
I
memories.
fucking hated it though.
Yeah, you're dumb. Fuck you. Favorite part? Yeet. It's hard.
Do you know how hard it is to find a
Start
favorite
with least
part?
favorite.
It's really said
Least
something about the movie
favorite?
that it's so hard to think of.
Okay,
It sucked.
I'm gonna say 3 things I see. Least favorite thing was like Liam, where after she gets her powers, like there's absolutely no suspense in the movie. It's all like you know she's gonna win. There's nothing like you might as well leave the theater because you know how it's gonna end.
Mhm.
There's absolutely nothing going on there. It's like okay,
Then
cool.
you missed the end credit scene of the cat vomiting up the cube.
Guys, you
But-
better stay.
But
Thanks,
that's the
stranger.
thing. Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
like them.
he could.
does a
There's no way he
solid.
could have known that. It would
Yeah.
be stupid.
No, yeah, obviously, I'm not blaming him.
Guys, I'm
But-
home there, right?
Yeah,
We
no.
almost missed that cat barfing up a cube. All right.
That guy was awesome actually. Like
How would we have known where the tesseract timeline if we had
the cat.
We could have avoided this whole thing or something. That
Okay.
damn stranger.
Yeah, at least everything is that like just after that happens, There's just nothing. Favorite part, actually, the beginning I thought was really good.
Yeah.
The intro to it. Yeah, because it's kind of like it's setting up the relationship, kind of like who she is
With the team and the captain guy.
No, like the very beginning, where she wakes him up to fight,
So just the captain
and
guy.
in the world, like when they're traveling like in the train or subway, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. So it kind of like sets up her daily life and like who she is. I thought that was really well done.
And they just get
Honestly, I'm having trouble thinking of another favorite part. Just because this is my third point, I was gonna say, everything else in this movie is painfully average.
Yeah, this movie
Like,
is
this
painfully
movie
average. I completely
is
agree with that.
Very, very, very average.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why my standards are so high for it, is because it's a Marvel movie, and for the last
I mean, a lot of Marvel movies you could say.
Yeah.
yeah, but you could say that no, really, actually,
Yeah.
like compared to
Thor 1 and 2.
Thor,
no, okay,
2 2 is bad. 1
at
is
this
pretty average.
at this
One's pretty
time
average.
at this time point in Marvel movies,
Yeah,
they've always
they've
been
been-
good.
they've
They've
been
always
killing
been
it.
killing
they've
it.
been pumping out. Good
Ant-Man
ones.
and
Yeah.
the Wasp.
I
Ant-Man and the
didn't
Wasp
see
was
it.
like 2 movies ago.
I didn't see it.
Honestly,
So,
they
it's
did
still
the best they
making
could
sense.
with the lore of Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
Like the
Just
whole.
make it something new, honestly.
And that was a
Who gives fuck about
sequel.
Ant-Man?
And that was a sequel
Yeah,
anyway,
like
so
that.
usually sequels are trash,
Mm.
but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, and there's a woman in there, so Johnny hates women.
Yeah. God damn.
Fuck, man.
And the Mexican guy too.
True.
Unlucky.
I like Mexican.
Oh,
Okay,
for
what's your
reference, I'm a Mexican, so I can say whatever the fuck I
So
want.
rating.
I'm Mexican, so I can say whatever the fuck
yeah.
I want.
They're
Good.
my cholos. I don't know.
I'm black. I'm allowed to be racist.
Rating.
Anyways,
Like a solid, and like we're doing 1 to 10, like no bias, right?
Yeah.
5 is average, then solid 5. Maybe
So,
if
would
I
say
like the jokes.
5.1 is good. You liked it. Like there's some like you would overall you liked it. 4.9 overall you disliked it.
Yeah. Then 5, maybe like a 5.5, but it is just a very average movie. Like if I missed it, I wouldn't really care.
Yeah.
Like I still haven't watched
the
Thor
thing-
2,
the thing
and
about
I
it
don't
is that
miss it, and I
you-
would feel the same way.
You can take everything from this movie and just say to someone, she's just got infinite power and can fly.
Yeah.
dude, like
And that sets all the precedent for her because none of it matters because her backstory is just thrown away.
I don't want. I would have.
It really is
wanted
just
my,
thrown away.
my
Yeah.
money back if I saw this movie.
Gabe didn't. Wait, would we owe you for the tickets
I,
or?
I paid for his popcorn, so,
So-
it's fine. Like,
Oh, I
paid
still
for
owe
it.
you for the
Me-
media tickets.
Me personally,
Yeah, what's your favorite?
My favorite part is Samuel L. Jackson because
Oh, actually, I'm gonna say
love
that.
Samuel
yeah.
L. Jackson, and his acting is
Yeah.
great, and he's funny
That would be
throughout
my
the
favorite
entire
scene.
movie.
His lines were good too.
He's
actually.
funny throughout the
There was
entire
a one for
movie.
me.
Close second, like it's more of like a preference, and I think we share the preference of, and I said this about Alita too, that it's a female protagonist movie that is not proclaiming that
Yeah.
it's a strong female protagonist at every single turn. I
Yeah.
don't even think it's not like plugging itself. The like we're going for an Oscar because this is all about females and
Yeah.
female empowerment, right?
I thought that was a
Honestly,
little
what
bit.
I
the end,
liked
but
about the
yeah.
beginning of the movie is that like they show she's a real human with flaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really like
Until she's not.
I
Until
think
she went
it's-
sicko mode at the end, then I was like, okay.
But even then, it's like it's just because her hero character is like that. It's not because she's a woman.
Yeah.
I
and-
guess.
Like, I just think that's like to making a good female protagonist movie where people can be like, "That's a strong woman." You don't need to say like, "I'm a woman, I'm strong."
Yeah.
It's just
Just
make-
show
set
them
up a
being a
character.
strong character.
Actually,
show
really
that
like
they're strong.
how they did.
And
They said
that's
like
that.
she has trouble controlling her emotions because I know like women get told that like in real life. Like that's
Yeah.
a thing women are.
Yeah.
told.
Yeah. That's
I
actually
wish they touched on that more and actually developed. Like they showed her either controlling it or like embracing it. I guess
Yeah.
they kind of showed embracing it, but like not.
No,
really.
but I see what you mean, and I mentioned this
I wish they
before, where
touched on
like
that more because it's actually relatable to
they
women. who
do
have seen the
say,
movie.
yeah, exactly, but they don't emphasize
Of
it.
course,
They
I'm
just
not a Roman, so I'm just assuming.
I'm not Ruben.
I'm not.
Least
Ruben.
favorite. Oh, let me think here. Least.
whole movie.
Ugh.
From the first second to the last second, that was my
I
least
was,
favorite.
I
part.
was
I'm trying to
not
think, 'cause, like,
enjoying it.
It's hard to say least favorite because like I think overall the whole movie was average,
Yeah,
and so least favorite to me speaks out as like
something
this is
below.
a,
wow,
a
this is
bad
bad.
point.
I
Yeah.
think Thor was average for me.
Honestly, I'd say.
The first store. The first store had some really good parts about it. I like.
Yeah,
average.
that's why I think it was average.
Least
That's
favorite-
why this is not average. This is like a 2.
I don't know. I can't pinpoint a moment right now,
Yeah, or just like an element. of
but the element of the movie would say the parts of dialogue that were just like horribly forced.
yeah,
I really hate that.
Can you give an
And
example?
Mhm.
Can you give an example?
all the quips.
A lot of them.
Pretty much all.
95.
They
From
were
her, or
like
just from every character.
Every character.
most
From
characters.
her, honestly, from her, that they were like,
Actually, the friends. What was her?
Rambo.
Rambo and Nick
Rambo.
Fury. They were pretty decent, but aside from them, it was like.
I honestly can't name one off the top of my head.
That
right
fucking part where she's like, "Oh, okay, guys, you can't listen to this conversation or this black box because you're too young or whatever." And then she's just sitting outside of the barn, and then she puts her headphones on, and I'm like, "Dude, go in the house. Like, why do you have to be outside in the barn?" Like, oh.
Oh, she's chilling.
You know she definitely is not playing music. Then.
And
She
then-
has it, like
yeah.
paused or whatever.
After that, there's like
triggered.
the inconsistencies that irk me, like her helmet, faux hawk hair
Yeah.
thing, fucking
Let's get
bullshit,
back to this.
and like just the superhuman power and shit like
So a lot
that.
of the
Some,
inconsistencies.
and like the neck thing, just the inconsistencies in general that are just like, why?
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you think about it, just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Right? And then
that shit irks me even
The-
more than probably
oh.
all the else.
I
That
told
really
Liam
bothered me.
this.
That shit
That
helps.
fight scene with her old team. What was that song they picked?
Oh, yeah, I
it's,
know, right?
I didn't mind it because it's a very 90s song.
But it just
It wasn't action packed. It
didn't-
was like it felt like a
It's
kid was singing it.
Yeah, I asked Gabe. Is like is a 6-year-old singing that?
Yes,
It's like-
I know, right?
It's like Sydney Laubner or something like
But
that.
yeah, but there are other songs that can like I feel like they could have gotten a better song for an action scene.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm-
think
I'm
the
about
whole
that
point of that
comment.
action scene, and it plays. I mean, it's an issue, but like the whole action scene was her mopping the floor with him. So it was
Yeah,
kind of like
well,
almost like
but
comedy,
it
like
was-
tongue in cheek.
I don't know. I don't know if that's what they were going for.
I think that's what they were.
But I think to me that was like an action movie where she's literally like in the scene beating the shit out of people,
Yeah.
and this song is not that.
I
Tone.
mean, I agree. The
not
song.
that tone.
That,
was kinda
I
weird,
could see
but-
that as like when she's flying away with the guys and like
Sugar Ray.
and then she's like when she's
I'm a
flying
Barbie girl. That's the number one.
when she's flying away like and traveling with the other like the scrolls or whatever, or when she's like sending the green dude
Right.
away, like I could see that song playing then because it's more like, oh yeah, we're empowered, we're getting ready, pumped up. But that song where it was just it just didn't fit anything.
It seemed
They
like
should have played "Come as We Are."
what I
that
felt was that they were copying
scene.
like they were trying to go for what Guardians of the Galaxy did, where they
With
took
like 90s.
like,
music?
80s setting and the 80s movies
classic
and they nailed it with the
nostalgic
classic
music,
music,
Yeah.
and they tried to do that with 90s, but it just
That's Tyler,
the
Creator album.
execution wasn't quite there
Yeah.
on the same level that Guardians
Yeah.
of the Galaxy
Well,
did
it's
it,
just James
so
Gunn
Tyler, the
fucking
Creator,
kills
baby.
it.
right?
Yeah.
And so moving on from that, rating,
Shit.
I'd say a
I'm trying to find a 90s song.
7 Champ Channel Life.
five or six.
I always said I was a harsh critic, but yeah, I don't agree with those.
Well, you can just say it's a bad movie.
it's so
You're
fucking
wrong,
irritating. Every scene just it didn't work at all.
Nothing
felt-
really stood out to me as like this scene doesn't work to me. Like,
Yeah,
nothing, like, stood out to
exactly.
me.
Really?
Everything
Or,
was
like
like-
almost every single scene for me was just like this isn't working. This isn't working.
Oh, I will say,
It
the
was the-
sets were like average at best.
Good.
Coming from Marvel,
You know
movies,
Oh, you know what I hated? That fucking scene at the very beginning where it's her team going in and trying to bring back the informant or whatever,
yeah,
and they're like the sniper girl's like, "Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me?" And then
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, "No one can hear us." And then literally like 5 seconds later, she's like, "You getting this, Tom, or whatever?" And then the guy's like, "Got it." And then you're just
yeah.
like, "Buddy, you just told me the comms don't fucking work."
yeah, that
and
was
then
a
you
big
just
problem.
and then it was just like, "Oh yes, the comms are working now." And then the next
Nothing
10
comes of
seconds,
it.
the comms are gone again. And I'm just like, "Buddy,
Do you think that was the
who
bad
directed
guy?
this?
Wasn't that the bad guy though? What if he was just intercepting her comms?
but
Maybe.
then they should know, right? Because
No.
everyone else's comms shouldn't work or wasn't working."
They're just blocking their comms. Maybe.
I don't
know.
know. It was between the two of them.
Yo,
and I was just so
who
pissed.
directed this movie?
It was a duo actually. It wasn't the Russo
Oh
brothers.
no, that was the writing. Director was someone else.
No,
Directed.
no, there's
Sorry,
two directors.
my-
Two directors?
I
Captain
think
Marvel.
so.
Oh.
It was like a woman and a dude, like Anna something.
Yeah, Anna and some other guy, but
Director 27.
I know it wasn't the Russo brothers. Yeah.
Oh,
Anna
two,
Boden
yeah,
and-
Ryan
Anna
Fleck.
Boden, Ryan Fleck.
I don't know what else they've done, but yeah, but like I was saying, like when they're in the because with the Marvel movies, I started to notice this a lot. Whoever directs does an excellent job, or usually there's some movies that miss, but like they do a really good job of using like
What
camera
are these
placement, lighting, just just in general set design to set not only the tone,
I've never heard
excellent,
of any
like,
of these.
reflection of what's going on in the scene, right? This movie had none of that. The only time I noticed it, it was at the very beginning when she's talking to him and he in the train, and then he's like, "Oh, you gotta control emotions." As soon as he says that, a blue light, like I imagine it's from like a passing building or something, shines on his face to emphasize what he's saying at that moment. And then as soon as he's done, it goes away and it cuts to her, and it's like more of a red light, which I thought was pretty cool. But aside from that, all of the shots were very much just like not amateur, but just there's nothing going on.
I
right?
think I noticed they did a good job of like setting the 90s vibe to the setting.
Yeah.
Though. Like all the cars and stuff in the background were all 90s.
Yeah, prop
and movies
placement
usually
was
do a
decent.
good job of that.
Especially
But I just
Also
noticed
Marvel,
it.
too.
You knew it was the 90s, you saw the Blockbuster.
And
Have you-
Blockbuster
have
and
you
Radio
guys
Shack
heard-
was a good shout.
Have you guys ever heard of any of these other movies?
No.
Let me see.
I've heard of this one,
Nope.
the Kind of Funny story.
Kind of funny
but
story.
that's the
I've
only
heard. I've
one
heard of
I've heard.
Sugar. I've never seen any of these though.
I've
What about
ne-
the girl
so-
director and
that they're the same.
Oh, really?
Wait, what?
It's the exact same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I
maybe
think
they're like a team then.
we've
Anna
reached
Boden.
our.
Direct.
Well, I
Our
want to check out
time
the Rotten
tonight.
Tomatoes real quick.
Yeah,
Why
I
did the
think.
show
Anyone have any closing comments aside from Johnny?
Don't see this movie if you don't love Marvel. If you don't love Marvel, you don't need to
I
see
love
this if you-
Marvel, and I didn't like the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's not a guarantee you'll like it, but
Just,
unless you
just
fucking
watch
love
a
Marvel, just
synopsis
don't.
and you'll get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You do not need to see.
Don't
this
pay
movie
money for
Avengers
this
4.
movie. Pay money for Alita.
Yeah,
Alita
100%.
deserves your money.
Did you
way
see
more
that
than-
Twitter thing?
What?
The Alita challenge. We're saying
The reviews gave it 80. Really?
Yeah, but that always happens.
Audience
Alita got the
no.
exact same issue. The issue. The reviews are like 60.
No, but the
audience reviews are
scores-
like
No,
95.
audience gave it 46%.
No, I know. I'm saying like the Alita has the
I'm
opposite.
surprised they're.
No, most of them always have the opposite.
Yeah.
Like it's usually like the ones that are the actual reviewers are always scoring it
Like
scoring it
very,
lower,
yeah.
but this one it's 46% from viewers, and buddy,
I
with
agree
that
with
shit.
Gabe though. Like if you're gonna watch a movie this weekend,
And you want
Alita.
strong female protagonist, and you can choose
watch
between
Alita.
Captain Marvel and Alita.
Yeah.
Alita.
I'm not gonna get into this whole like anti-SJW fucking circle jerk that's going on Twitter because I think they're wrong.
Honestly,
But-
I didn't feel like there was a lot of feminist.
There
like,
wasn't,
crap
but
in
that's
this
like
movie.
okay. That's
Like they actually like did
that's a
reasonable
big
job.
issue because Brie Larson before she made the movie, she's like, white men are giving this bad reviews. I don't care. It's not made for them, and so people flip their shit obviously and saying like, you want to see a movie, go watch Alita where it's not SJW or some shit like that. But I'm not saying go watch it because of that. I'm saying watch Alita because it's a better movie. It's a better movie, better rating, better character, better everything. But that's all I'm gonna say about that topic because it's a shit show.
Yeah, I already killed myself.
We're not racist.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Oh, this guy. We're not racist. Me, Bruno, Gabe.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're not racist.
See you next movie.
Oh, I guess we're
Maybe
not cutting.
Endgame.
Peace.
Hopefully Endgame. Yeah. Bye.
Definitely Endgame. I don't know if another movie comes out.
Sorry, I'm racist.